We're here again. Despite what appears to be COVID trying to kill me off in the build-up, we have made it to the first major event of the Doomhaus calendar in 2025. It's Eurovision Day. There are some notable people this year that haven't made the cut. There's big names like Trim, for example, who has only returned to marbles recently and had a good attempt but didn't make it. Same for Eric, you could say the same. But there's been some weird anomalies. The likes of Martin, Tagslack, Kitten, yet to get points in 2025 is mad, especially yet to qualify. However, we do have our 26 people who finished in the top 26 who will be qualifying today. We're hoping to get one of the best 3 countries in the competition with a hope to get some points for their mug campaign. There is also a couple of stinker countries in this, and if you were to land one of them, you could very well finish last in the competition and lose a point for yourself and your team. Welcome everybody to Eurovision 2025. And I'm on camera. I feel sick as fuck. Still not fixed. My fucking head's thumping. The hat was a bad idea. It's too warm in here. I'm not fit enough for a coffee. I'll carry on. What do you think? Here I am. I am 13 pounds lighter than when you last saw me. It's been one of them illnesses. And today, we are going to assign everybody to their fate, as the big competition is tomorrow. You can lose a point, Schmitz, right? Pounds. I thought you did stones over there. The term stone is just a collective term for 14 pounds. So we do pounds just like you. You look like you've lost weight. Do I actually look like I've lost weight? As I fucking have. I've barely eaten a thing. Katz, Timmy, Alkirion, Schmitz, Radware, Trim, Bear, Monrot, Siddles, welcome to the stream. Now, we don't have Augur on stats today because he's busy. However, we, as always, have Siddles on the stats team. So if anybody would like to come up with any interesting facts about any of these countries during the marbles, then feel free to do so. Let's open the game and let's begin. My eyes. Yep, you can lose a point, Schmitz. Got to do it for the drama, right? Azar, that stinks, though. Anything I got to do for today's stream before I need to bounce? Nothing, Azar. You are already in, and I will explain very shortly. Is this music a bit loud? You can say what you want, but Twitch bans these fuckers quickly. 2 minutes and they're gone. Is it already banned, Cats, yeah? All of them have better leaders than the USA. I'd be careful what you wish for there, because there's some fucking countries in this competition. I've got a bit of a theme for these, for some of these, where I've been lazy. But all the odds and such are ready to go. That's fine. Yeah, you're right, Cats. Alright. Siddles. Oh, I thought for a second the game was down then. That scared the fuck out of me. Siddles, is it fair to say that the stinkers... Siddles has been trying to hold this back, but we're going to have to say it. Is it fair to say that some of the stinker countries are Armenia, Portugal and Iceland? Because what I'm thinking of having is the stinkers... I'm thinking of having them labelled as the marbles go. The 3 good and the 3 bad. You know, like we put green and orange after the names, so people can sweat. I'll begin, I will. Alright. So, the way we do this usually is, first of all, if you want to go bottom 3, then do they work, yeah? Okay, they'll work through a bottom 3, gotcha. The countries, after a long, sweaty week of qualifying for the Eurovision 2025 Song Contest, the 26 countries that will be assigned and fighting for your benefit are these. We have Albania, Armenia, these are all real countries for you Americans, Austria, Denmark, Estonia, Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Iceland, Israel, don't ask. There's some TV rights, that's how they get into the European, don't ask. Australia's in here somewhere too. Italy, Latvia, Lithuania, Luxembourg, Malta, remember that name in this country, the Netherlands, Norway, Poland, Portugal, there you go, Radware, a bit of home field advantage, San Marino, huge nation, Spain, Switzerland, Sweden, Ukraine, and the United Kingdom. Now, those are the countries that will be assigned to all of you dickheads. All of you dickheads, you say? Let's actually put a name to all of these 26 people who have fought to stay above the line and will be competing in today's Eurovision Song Contest. You're lying, there's no shot. Estonia is a real place. There is a curveball. I like the idea of the curveball, Siddles. Maybe we'll put a C next to the curveball. So what I'm thinking of doing is when the countries get added, if they're in like the top 3, I'm thinking of giving them like a plus next to their name. And if they're in the bottom 3, I'm thinking of giving them a minus. And then we can put a C for the curveball. If you die on stream, which team gets a point? It remains to be seen. Alright, let's get these names in, shall we? These are the brave warriors that will be fighting this weekend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There we go. Alright. We have, in terms of most to least points, 6-4 is in. Schmitz is in. We'll do this shit. Schmitz is in for the oranges. Azar in for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Katz for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Gwynblade for the greens. Jackio for the oranges. Lundios for the greens. Satan for the oranges. Sothan for the greens. Alkarion, I have a part of me deep down, I've got a little bit of hope that you go on and have a rampage in this and get 5 points and start your 2025 campaign. Not that I don't want anyone else to win, but there's a reason why Alkarion has a lot of our backings. Harry for the greens. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. You are in. I'll read your message in a second, Shaggy Dan. Siddles, our honourable stats man for the oranges. Pat for the greens. 12 for the oranges. Easy Green for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Monrock for the oranges. Neo has managed to sneak himself in for the oranges. Jamie always just qualifies for the greens. Radware, you're in for the greens. Scotty for the greens. Auger for the greens. And surviving by the skin of his teeth. And as a dentist, he'll tell you that that's a real thing. Razor has managed to sneak in despite his position in Eurovision 2025 being in jeopardy every marbles for the last 10. Fucker has actually survived it. So this is our teams. What we're going to do is I'm going to send these marbles down to create a random order. And then that order will be the order in which we learn who gets what. Okay? Does that work for everybody? Let's have a look. We've got... If people could stop asking me to do actual work, that'd be great. Pause, I need to make breakfast. I'll be back in 5. I slept in for this and woke up at the last second. You tried to sleep in for it. Respect. Yesterday I learned how to play Scoundrel with a deck of cards. I wouldn't know, rather. 6-4, good afternoon. I have occasional country facts that I'll drop in if and when I can. Yeah, go for it. I'd appreciate it, yeah. There's no pressure from anyone, but anyone who does do it. So, we have, in the competition this year, 6-4, Schmitz, Azar, Chaz, Katz, Mina, Gwynblade, Jackie O'Lundio, Satan, Sothan, Alkarion, Harry, Shaggy Dan, Siddles, Pat, 12, Cardi, Easy Green, Mindright, Neo, Jamie, Radware, Scotty, Auger, and Razor. 11 oranges and 15 greens. That is rightly a pretty big fucking advantage to the greens. They've got a lot more chance of getting the better countries. They've also got more chance of getting the stinker. Said facts may or may not be true. Roger that. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level within which we will randomise the order. Go. Come on, oranges. I want some good points here. I'll carry on. Radware says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Marbles. Okay, alright. The level is going to be marbles featured. 3, 2, 1. I'm assuming this is some kind of featured custom map or something. Right, whatever the order is, this is the order we will be picking. Is it better to go first or last in this? I can never decide this. I always get nervous for these streams. I put so much effort into this Stubbler. I deserve better pay. I'll let you win the whole competition, Siddles. Does that work for you? Right then. Best of luck, everybody. If you come first, your country will be picked first. It doesn't feel like it makes a difference, but sometimes it feels like it might make a difference. But I suppose as it goes on, if there's tons of good countries left at the end, you better go in. Yeah. Good luck, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. So if you've got a meeting or somewhere you need to be, then I guess you would want this to end up late. You would want to be later in this list, right? All right, good early start from Neo for the Oranges. Gwynblade in second, Scotty in third. We've got Satan, Alkarion. Gwynblade's desperate to go first in this. Oh, lot of problems. People are falling and dying. Easy Green, Schmidt's mind. There's so much carnage in the... Alkarion is in the lead now. Alkarion keen to get himself a good country in this. I see. There's a lot of good dead there. Alkarion goes forward. Sothan's on this left-hand side. Neo has fallen from the level. Sothan gets a drop as well. But you're happy to have died in this, Siddles, yeah? Does Alkarion realise winner of this doesn't get points? I mean, at this point, all he can afford to do is win as many marbles as possible, right? Scotty, good afternoon. Okay, Alkarion means business. What does that say? Watch your step. Foot going first. Alkarion looked keen. I'll give him that. All right, Alkarion. Oh, not the best run through that spinner. Not a bad level, actually. But he is getting dragged backwards. Satan, Gwynblade, Jackio, everybody's arriving here. How is the country order again? Stinker to favourite or random? Alphabetical when I first put it in, cats. Yeah. Gwynblade's gone left. Satan goes right. Yeah, it'll just be alphabetical where they enter. Are we picking countries like... Or it's like this run... So what we're going to do... Well, you'll see, Radway. I'll show you after this round. Gwynblade looks to be taking this, but he's got to survive the hammers. This is quite a good level, actually. Azar has got the record on this, so he must have played it in the past. Can Gwynblade survive the hammers? He can. He's got a toilet to contend with. Harry on the left side. Everybody's here as well. So many people have already died. It's not about me winning, Razor. It's about you having to manage to make it into this competition despite being inches away from relegation at all times. Razor, you are in. Yeah, it's not a bad level at all, is it? Azar goes to try and skip some bullshit. Razor, good afternoon. Unfortunately, yes, I know. Harry, it is. Is it Harry or is it Gwynblade? It depends. Harry hits trouble. Gwynblade does finally get across. Okay, the Gwynblade round is first. Harry second. Siddles, am I right in saying Sweden, Austria, France, good? Armenia, Portugal, Iceland, bad? In terms of putting plus or minus. And there might be a few wild cards and that kind of thing. What the fuck are these endless toilets? It's the story of my life. I almost dropped out before I graduated too. It's a shame you didn't. Look at this mess now. Mina, come on now. Mina and Jackie are flapping about at the end. Jackie, I think, is going to finish last. And Mina goes, Jackie, come on now. We've got a lot of marbles to play today. Right then, Gwynblade goes first, Harry will go second, and Radware will go third. That's at least guaranteed. Alkarion finished fifth in the end, and Jackio has crossed the line. Right.
Gwynblade, British, 85 years old. Can't help himself but show his age and drive through sarcasm.
True. Easy. Right, hang on a minute, I'm taking the screenshot. So that's what we're going to end up with. We're going to end up with Siddles giving us facts and odds and chances of winning, and if you want to know what country you've selected, then Siddles will be your man.
He could be my dad.
Is Chaz the last then? Is Chaz the one that's going last? He is. So I'll put the order in now. Armenia, Portugal, Iceland are the... Okay, good. Alright, so we're going to have this year, which is a new feature for Eurovision in the Doomhaus, we're going to have the winners and the stinkers column. Now, these aren't guaranteed to be winners or stinkers. But what I'm going to do now... Hang on, let me just hide the game for a second. Now what we do is, I go to here, and this is the bulk of the stream. We will start with Gwynblade's round for the Greens. Then we will have Harry for the Greens. 4 minutes to my meeting. Radware, just call it sick Radware, for the Greens. Azar, give him his full name, for the Greens. Alkarion, for the first four are going to all be green. Alkarion for the oranges. This is visible on screen. Then Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Pat for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Don't worry, it won't all be typing. Mina for the oranges. Jackio for the oranges. You forgot to write Radware, fuck him in particular. Scotty for the greens. Satan for the oranges. So much typing. Sothan for the greens. I do prefer randomising this shit though. Neo for the oranges. Razor for the oranges. Cats for the greens. Monrot for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. See what I said. What did you write? Schmitz for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. You didn't actually finish that low down, Siddles. Jamie for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Auger. Am I missing anybody? Auger for the greens. 12 for the oranges. Cardi for the greens. So all that work, toil and effort, and I'm nearly at the arse end of things. Technically, though, it's not a bad thing. You still could get an absolute banger of a country, Schmitz. But a lot of people want to be at the arse end. Okay, so with those countries in place, that's the order in which we will be doing things. Now it's time to move over and add the 26 countries. Yeah. Zuzu de God, welcome to the stream. We're not actually playing marbles in a way that chat can get involved with, unfortunately. We're just using marbles as a way to randomise some stuff. But welcome to the stream. I forgot am I on the tag? I assume I'm on the tag. Right then, so what we're going to do is, we're going to start with the Gwynblade round. And we're going to go like this. Albania, Armenia, Austria, Denmark, Estonia. You could be my child, Radler. Finland, France, Germany, Greece, Iceland, Israel, Italy, Latvia, Lithuania. This is totally going to be a typing stream. Once I've got Lithuania finished, it's done. Not Lithuania. Once I've got this list done, it's finished. Luxembourg, Malta, Netherlands, Norway, Poland. We're all from Iceland. Portugal, San Marino have made it in, by the way. Got 8 people in their whole country. Spain, Sweden. You've missed the running order being decided, Shaggy Dan, which is on the left. So you are going up quite early. Ukraine and the United Kingdom. Is that all 26? So, we know from the odds that there are 3 countries in this that are very likely to make you big points. What are you shouting about, Zuzu? This is Eurovision countries. What happened? I lost it. The countries are Sweden. Oh, what should we do? How shall I mark the countries that have got a good chance of winning people points? A plus? Like that, maybe? Oh, fucking chop counter's going off because I pressed the chop counter button. I think we put them on the marble. I like the idea of putting them on the marble because then people have it, because it's us lot, we know, right? But for those that don't, I like the visual representation. And I'll mark the player list once picked as well. But I like the idea that people who don't know what's going on can have a visual representation of good countries, right? And if there's one with a negative, they're like, no. I think that's drama. Austria is another one of the good ones. And France. Right? They're the good countries. There are also 3 fucking stinkers, which apparently are extremely unpopular and might lose you points. Because the person who finishes last loses a point, don't forget. We have Armenia. You like this, Radwa? Portugal. And Iceland. These are the countries which apparently are going to have a smelly competition and could potentially finish last and lose you a point. Siddles, you said there's a curveball, right? Should we add the curveball here? I'll mark the player as well, yeah. You don't think we should? Okay, so somewhere in here there's a curveball, according to Siddles. Yeah, we get it. You're from Iceland, Susan. 26 countries are set then. Are we all ready to begin? This is going to decide some major points for the year, given that Schmitz and 6-4 are tied. They didn't qualify, Zuzu. Schmitz and 6-4 are tied at the top of the league currently on 7 points each. The winner of this will get 5 points. Second place gets 2 and third place gets 1. Alright? It's hard to explain, Zuzu. Don't worry about it. It's not a normal marble stream. This is a community thing. Okay. With all that in place, I'm flustered now. With all that in place, I want points. You're going to have to come back next year, Zuzu. There's plenty of other marble streams on this platform if you want to go and watch one of those. This one is not for new people. Alas, it's something we've been building towards. Aqua, welcome to the stream. Therefore, we are going to start with... We're going to start with Gwynblade's round. First person to pick a number between 1 and 10 picks the level. Go. Six four says 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6-4 has started us on the level Space Chase, and it's time to pick Gwynblade's country for Eurovision 2025. Let me just drop us out of the marbles on stream section. I didn't realise that was a thing. Gwynblade is currently on holiday at the moment, so he won't know just how bad a country he's got. Now, as an orange, I think it's very important... Hang on, let's draw myself out of the marbles. Zuzu, can you please listen? This is not a competition anybody can enter. These people have fought their way into this over the last 5 months. Demos is a good one to hide under. Yeah, I'll just drop out of all of it. It makes sense. I usually do. I don't know why I accidentally put myself in. Okay, before we go for Gwynblade's round. Siddles, are you ready on the stats team? How do I get a country? Alas, Trim, you know how you get a country. 12, welcome to the stream. I want to say this ranking countries really ruins the Doomhaus experience. Well, you don't have to watch this, 12. That's one of the things. If you don't want to watch anything of this and know all the stats, then you don't have to watch. Siddles is ready. Gwynblade is ready. Prepare for the Doomhaus Country Picks 2025. Siddles is definitely on the menu, yeah. I really prefer not understanding what is going on. That's what I based it off. You said you prefer not understanding what is going on, and I thought, that's a good point, actually. I'll let everybody know that watching this will give out some information you would rather not know, therefore. What sarcasm have I missed? If on the menu means what I think it means, it's 100%. Not really. It's nothing to do with the spectrum, it's something slightly different. Malta then is on the right-hand side, is in the lead. It's also Israel on this left-hand side for Gwynblade. Germany and Spain approaching as well. Netherlands at the back is taking a bit of a lower path. None of the absolute stink. So for those that don't know, the plus and minus signs are... The plus ones are good. High chance of winning, high odds. The low ones are potentially going to lose you a point. New Zealand banned, and this is the Eurovision Song Contest, Aqua, for European countries, alas. Then again, Israel's in it, and Australia's in it, but that's apparently some TV rights thing, I don't know. The famous European Cup, what's next? Papua New Guinea. I just saw Auger, by the way, writing Discord that he's getting Switzerland for this, and he's confident. Switzerland might be already about to go to Gwynblade. It depends what Switzerland does in the spinner. Somebody's got shot up. Sweden, will you fall off the level? Right, Sweden is dead. One of the favourites is not going to Gwynblade. Gwynblade, however, gets Switzerland. Alright then. The Greens have their first country. Gwynblade has Switzerland. And what do we know about Switzerland, Simmons? Alright. I wouldn't have minded one of the stinkers going to Gwynblade there. That's the home team off the board. True, actually. Hey, Switzerland got called first and they're hosting.
Switzerland. Zoe Me performing Voyage. 8th favourites to win.
8 favourites.
3% chance of winning. Unlike most national flags, which are rectangular,
Oh,
the Swiss flag is square. It's one of only 2 square national flags in the world. The other belongs to Vatican City. Ain't you happy I didn't mention a big plus this year?
Yeah, I am, actually. I'm glad you said it, because I would have said it otherwise. Because I don't know if anybody knows, but Switzerland is the only flag that has a cross on it. Shit. Gwynblade gets Switzerland. And if you want to know just how annoying it is to have a square flag, go look at the pins in Discord at my beautifully formatted list and tell me that it is fucking ruined by the hosts of the Eurovision 2025 Song Contest are going to Gwynblade. And if the home team wins, Gwynblade nets the Greens 5 points. So what we do now is, we drop Switzerland from the list, the countries go down to 15, we press random once, 25 marbles enter, and now we roll for Harry. This is the drama I've been waiting on since I stumbled drunk into the Doomhaus. I've won 2 marbles in the first month, and now Stubbler won't let me leave, calling me an expert marbler. The Oranges, we recruit well, and you're one of the expert marblers who's going to get us one of the good countries in this shaggy dan. Imagine, tomorrow evening, you lifting the Eurovision 2025 crown and having 5 points in your backpack. Chocolate and watches. What country is Harry? It's worth noting. Switzerland has the most official languages of any country in this year's Eurovision. The UK runs them close, but nobody can take Welsh seriously. True. Sorry, 6-4. I forgot that there was going to be a stat. Right, I'll go on to reading yours after Siddles has run news. Fuck me. Sothan, welcome to the stream. We are about to pick Harry's country. You'll notice, Sothan, that some of these has a minus and some has a plus. The plus ones are high chance winners. The minus ones are very, very low. Switzerland's a made-up country. Right then, this is for Harry for the Greens. None of the good or bad countries have gone yet. Greece. Whoa, Greece made a real play for Harry there. Albania, Armenia, Israel, Poland. Everybody's flying along. Radway, you've not missed your round. We've just had some facts about Switzerland going to the Greens with an 8% chance of victory. Armenia and Poland now neck and neck for Harry. UK is died in the background. It would be funny to make Harry get the UK. What if Harry gets Denmark? I've not thought of that. That's scary. I have someone at work asking me about these facts, and I've just sent one of my favourites that I'm looking forward to. Don't let us down, Siddles. Alright, Israel, Spain and Norway in the front pack for Harry. Poland gets the drop. Armenia. A stinker. Armenia's a stinker. Come on, Armenia. Israel's gone wide. Portugal and Armenia here. Israel, no. Israel. Oh, roger that. Harry narrowly misses out with 2 stinkers in the top 5, and Harry gets Israel. Classic European country. We decide which player's going to pick its country, then it runs. Yes, and that way we can have facts like this, Radway. Brace yourself.
Israel. Yuval Raphael performing New Day Will Rise. 6th favourites to win. 3% chance of winning. I wonder if there will be the outrage from Palestine supporters that Israel yet again are going to do well in this.
They do somehow do well every time. Because it's essentially just a popularity contest, right? And it was always surprising. Israel is a made-up country. If it was real, it would be spelled Israel. Alright, that is a controversial one. Harry and the Greens get Israel. Roger that. See, what I don't understand is it says 6th favourites to win at 3%. Like, that's mad. Israel is removed from the list. 24 marbles enter the next round. And with Harry and Gwynblade got their countries, Radware, you're up. I wouldn't mind Radware getting Portugal. Imagine. If they do so well, though, surely that shows. Well, it's hard to... Yeah, I don't know. Death Alley is the level. Trim is the record holder. Can Trim get beaten by the entire nation of Latvia on his own level? 3, 2, 1, let's begin. It's hard to know, Siddles, because it's like... It's a popularity contest among... Yeah... But it's among who would vote in this kind of thing. And is one side more likely to vote? I don't know. I'd dread to even get involved, to be honest. Australia didn't actually qualify, Aqua. They played and fought this week, I should say. But they didn't manage to make it to the finals. However, Poland, Latvia, Sweden. This is for Radway. If Radway gets Sweden and gets 5 points, he's going to be insufferable. Stop! Sweden, stop! No. If I get Portugal, I'll end myself right now. Okay, the UK now. Portugal have dropped behind. Poland's trying its hardest to fail at this. Radway screams in chat, let's go, Whedon. Okay, Portugal has dropped back. Latvia now, but Sweden. Spain has jumped off the level instead of having to represent Radway. Whoa, Poland is chopped. Denmark's dived off the level as well. Luxembourg now in first place. Latvia goes wide. The UK is here. Ukraine, everybody. If Portugal could jump off the level. France! No, France. France is a good one, as you can tell, because it's got a plus sign. It's trying its hardest to fall off. Damn, it really followed in Luxembourg's slipstream through the dingle-danglers there. But Luxembourg needs business. Whoa, what a push from France. Right, Luxembourg, please don't fuck this. We can't have. The Netherlands tried some stunts at the end, but it wasn't to be. France. No, 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 no. Radware for the Greens gets France. One of the strong countries in this competition. Siddles, 6-4, what do we know about France?
France. Luen performing Mammon. Third favourites to win.
Third favourite to win.
9% chance of winning. I really would like her to call me Mammon. Apparently appeared on The Voice in 2013.
Mammon? Why do you want a lady to call you ma'am? First time France has made me happy. On The Voice. 2013's a million years ago. This lady must be in her 70s. There you go, Radware. You are being represented by Maman, my man. She's fit. Okay. France is one of 3 countries to have someone with their name play for Sheffield United. That would be Ryan France, Stephen Ireland, and Danny Democratic Republic. True. There we go. Radware gets France. Fuck off. Whew. Right then. Azar, you are up. Radware, I'm assuming you're happy with that.
Je suis heureux.
France is removed from the list. 6-4 needs to be permanently on the stats team. Alright, 23 marbles enter, and we now go for Azar. Azar, are you here? I think he's set off to work, hasn't he? This is the one day of the year so far he's had to go into the office. Thank you all for the bits. And we enter Vor's lab for Azar. All the stinkers and 2 of the good countries remain. I just realised I can see your face. I'm struggling in this hat. Vor's lab is the name of the level. Let's go. Azar, best of luck. Right, if they took a fucking winner there, we need a stinker to fall. And I'm sorry, Azar, it's going to have to fall to you. Or Poland, says Aqua. Oh, I'm struggling, sat here. Be fine, be fine. That's a good drop from... Wait, Sweden's not got the plus on it. Am I right in seeing that Sweden... Oh, Sweden does have the plus. All right, Armenia. Yes! This is exactly the kind of stinker we were hoping for. Although San Marino's got a bit more of an advantage. Come on, Armenia, win this. Armenia is the stinker of all stinkers, by the way. And they've dropped as well. Germany, Denmark, Armenia. Denmark has fallen. This is not the news, by the way, in case anybody's wondering. Shit. Armenia, Iceland, Austria, all fallen. Germany, now in the lead. Okay, all the stinkers and all of the good ones are all fallen and dying. Germany now in the lead then. Germany always do exceptionally well in Eurovision on account of their historical European popularity. Luxembourg just cheated then. You see that? Portugal gets the draw. I mean, Portugal is a stinker. Do we want one of the stinkers going already to agree? Luxembourg's not going to benefit from that. Luxembourg gets the drop. Germany has died, fallen off the level. If we could get Luxembourg to get slapped back into this spinner, that would be good. Here comes Italy, Lithuania. Luxembourg shot forward. Italy getting the overtake. I don't like this. Italy have won it in the last few years. But Luxembourg has taken a chop. Italy dead as well. Portugal. Sorry, Azar, I love you, but, you know. There's 5 more greens than there are oranges. Finland is dead. Okay, Netherlands and Lithuania are the ones going into the spinner. They're getting shot around. This is brutal. Portugal has actually died. No one's getting anywhere close to this exit. Is Latvia going to be the one that comes and takes it from its neighbour, Lithuania? Netherlands got shot so far backwards it died. Latvia, it is for Azar. What do we know about the Baltic state of Latvia? Alright, the Greens have managed to not take any of the stinkers, but I've claimed the 3rd favourites in this. Latvia for the Greens.
Latvia. Tout you made us performing Berman Lamy. 23rd favorites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. The Latvian flag is one of the oldest national flags in the world. It dates back to the 13th century.
23rd favourites to win. Is it fair to say that the 23rd favourite is in danger of losing a Zara point? I can hold that. I can live. We can cling to that. Latvia is removed then. 22 marbles remain. The first one outside of the stinkers. I'll take that. All right, we're randomised again. Marble factory. Latvia's national flag is the basis of Austria's. Austria made theirs by the colours running in the wash. Yeah, because Latvia's flag is essentially just like Austria's, but brown instead of red, right? But apparently it's old. Thank you both for the stats, team. Now we move on to Alkirion. Alkirion, are you here? Before we start. This is the first round for the oranges, and I am sat now praying we can get a Sweden here. If Alkirion can get Sweden, he is back in the lead for the mug race. Very likely, because Sweden are a big favourite in this, as they always are. We begin then. Alkirion, best of luck. Come on, where's Sweden? Oh, Sweden's in the lead on that left-hand side. Sweden's in the lead currently. Imagine. How much would you all say this is rigged if Sweden went on to win this? Denmark's got the overtake on Sweden though. Which is strange usually, they're good friends. Oh, the UK gets the drop. And Portugal now in third. Alkirion don't lose a point this early in the competition. Albania in second and Poland then in third. Have you noticed we've got all like the fancy bollocks levels? All the like weird tech random rubbish. Give us some classics marbles. Oh, Poland got such a speed boost there. Is Portugal in second? Portugal and Armenia, two of the stinkers are right as second and third. Portugal gets the drop, the UK's hit trouble. Portugal and Alkirion, this is not going well. No, stinkers. Okay, Armenia's got slapped, but so has the UK. Come on, Portugal, no. Where's Sweden? Somebody's get. Are these two really going to be first and second out for him? Portugal got held up slightly. I'm boned, says Alkirion. Malta, Ukraine, they're trying, but Poland means business. It doesn't have to end like this. I want portal purgatory for my round. Okay, these two could come and rescue you, Elkir. Malta's overtaken Portugal. Ukraine's overtaken Portugal. Can both of these survive the... Denmark. Okay, those two fucked it. Denmark might be able to survive this. Portugal is... Right, Denmark, come on. Spain has fallen. Armenia has fallen. Sweden has fallen. But Portugal is coming. If Denmark can't make this, Portugal... Denmark has been held up. Portugal's arriving at speed. Denmark gets dropped. Alkirion, that could not have been sweatier, but Alkirion gets Denmark for the oranges. What do we know about Denmark? Alkirion, how do you feel? Talk to me. That could have been sweaty. Portugal did in fact finish second. Whew. Finland third, Poland fourth, and Greece in fifth. I say it's rigged anyway.
Denmark. Accessor performing hallucination. 19th favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. The Danish need to be hallucinating if they think their pints are any good. Alkarian drinks Fosters though, so I suppose it's fitting.
Siddles, thank you for the stats. It's not the best Alkarion, but at least you don't have to worry about being dropped. I wouldn't have minded the UK, to be honest. Is UK any good this year? I don't even know. Alright, lovely. Shaggy Dan, it's your turn. Shaggy Dan, get us Sweden. Shaggy Dan, get us Sweden. Right, Denmark is out. 21. And we begin. Denmark won Euro 1992 despite not having qualified for the tournament, in a prelude to Belgium taking it all tomorrow after Lithuania are expelled for some reason. I was trying to think of some historical reason why Lithuania could be a problem, but they just don't have any, do they? Shaggy Dam. This is the one. He's not getting Portugal. Sweden is still on the table. Who's the second favourite? Sweden or Austria, Shaggy Dan? If you get them, if you get Sweden or Austria, we'll all be very happy with you, but don't worry. If you get any of the stinkers which are still in play, you will be exiled from the Oranges forever. Still wild that Denmark and Greece won at the Euros. Yeah. It's a sign that the competition's good and or can be good and interesting, right? Sweden! Even if it was a long time ago now. Sweden! Right, I'm going to track Sweden. Sweden is the overall favourite, by the way. Sweden is the one most likely to win. Luxembourg, Iceland is among this front pack. Look at this, a stinker and the favourite neck and neck. Okay, alright, just be calm. I'm getting too worked up. It's warm in this hat. Go Iceland, says Radler. Sweden back in the lead on this side. Oh, fucking hell. I had a shower last night, by the way. I actually managed to have a shower for the first time in a week, and it felt amazing. I had to have her play referee, just in case I passed it. Sweden slowing down. Sweden, speed up. Germany, Iceland's up there as well. Poland got such a good slam. The UK has gone. Poland with a skip. Pat, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Harry's got Israel, yeah. I think they're likely to come fourth. Did you say, Siddles? Or fifth or something? Poland then. It is Shaggy Dan. The Oranges get Poland. What do we know about Poland? Shaggy Dan, how do you feel on a scale of 1 to 100? You're just in time, it seems. You are, Pat. Yeah, Pat, good morning. We're about to do your round.
Poland. Justyna Stekskowska performing gay. 20th favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning.
Oh, no.
This may be the most polished-sounding person ever to have existed.
Justyna Stekskowska performing... Jesus. Roger that. Poland is a microstate theme park based on the Teletubbies. Its capital is Dipsyville. See, you're all learning alongside. Shaggy Dan gets Poland, congratulations. I don't like my odds, but I'm still honoured to not have Portugal. Fuck. Thank you, stats team. Alright, Poland is removed. 20 marbles enter, and Pat, it is your turn. Now, you'll notice that some countries have a plus by them and some have a negative. The ones with a plus by them have a higher, are in the top 3 in terms of odds of winning the whole competition. The ones with a minus are in the bottom 3 and may potentially lose you a point. They are the stinkers. All the stinkers are still to play for, and the top 2 are also still in the pack. Best of luck, Pat. We begin. Sweden is the one to get. Austria is the second best. And obviously the negatives are the negatives. Germany, though, what a fucking strong performance from Germany. Okay, Germany just pretended the spinner didn't exist. And it's still struggling on this thing. Okay, Germany's finally got through, just ahead of everybody else in front. Malta in second. Any of the stinkers among this pack? None of them. Although Portugal's right at the back. Armenia is the big stinker, right? Where is Armenia? There. In the tumbler. Right, Germany, Malta, Greece, Spain, San Marino have already taken themselves out of the race, Pat, as has Estonia. None of these will be featuring for you. The ginormous state of Luxembourg and the very flat, grassy Norway has also gone. Ukraine is out. Oh, Malta's doing a strong... To be honest, Malta is probably going to be the one that catches the most attention during the... If Sweden pulls this off... Damn, that is the pegging of a century, by the way. No way that lands on the level. No, that's a dead. That's a death. All right, Sweden is out. The Greens aren't getting it at least today. Or at least on this run. Armenia jumps as well. So there is still a stinker in the pack, and that's Iceland. Iceland goes rocketing through the middle, though. What if Iceland sticks the super jump on this level? And goes in that hole down there? Go on, Iceland. Go on. Oh, it didn't have the turn. Italy might. Italy might. No, it's bending. No fucking shit. Did this... No fucking shit did Austria just manage... Don't go straight on. Portugal's out. Is Pat going to get one of the favourites? Austria is second favourites, Pat, in the whole competition. Fuck me. Austria is out. Fucking hell, that was so close as well. They were the second favourites for the whole competition. Woof. Just a little bit too much speed coming off that downward score. Scammed, says Pat. Rigged, says Hardware. And everybody's screaming. Fucking hell. Malta's not necessarily good, Pat, but it's controversial at least. Poland is the land of femboys, and social media is calling this year the year of the femboy, so I think Poland might have this. Iceland! Is Pat going to go from getting the second favourite to a stick?
Pat, Irish heritage, 0% chance of getting Austria.
Fucking Pat had the second favourite in the entire competition and then goes and gets a stinker. Iceland is for Pat. Fuck me, that was great. Hi, good and welcome to the stream.
Iceland. Web performing rower. 24th favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. Web are gonna be rowing their boat back to Iceland after this.
Pat, that was amazing. The fact you walked in just to see that. For those that weren't watching, Pat had Austria comfortably the second best and most likely to win in 3 points, potentially even 5. Almost won and jumped over the level at the end, only to get a stinker in its place. Where's your Zuzu card? Iceland is the last remaining state owned by a supermarket chain, following the brutal Canada Walmart War of 1953. Fucking hell. Oh, that was brilliant, Pat. You've got to give it in terms of entertainment-wise. Ay, ay, ay. All right, Pat, that's unfortunate. Pat gets a stinker and Pat gets Iceland. Now, we move over to the Lundios round. Does Lundios get Sweden? His home country. Has anybody got their home country yet? No, not yet. It's always rarer than you think. Alright, we're hitting the random button. I just removed Iceland, didn't I? Yeah. 19 marbles enter, and Lundios, we are up for you. Lundios is Swedish, and he's got his home nation and did very well with this once. Can he do it again? I'm making homemade buns for pulled pork sandwiches. Shit. That sounds alright. Martin is the record holder on this level then. Space Station is the level. Let's begin. You almost got your home country of Portugal, yeah. Alright, Lundios, let's begin. And Sweden's in the level. How does he do this? If the Greens get Sweden, we're fucked. The Greens have already got France, which is the third favourite. Just Lundios is a lucky bitch, that's how. He does it with aura. Saying that, Sweden has dropped back a little bit in this, and now Albania is in the lead. Lithuania, Estonia. Have they turned the lights off on this level? It's not the most watchable level suddenly, Marbles. Lithuania, Netherlands, Ukraine all of a sudden doing well, but Lithuania holding strong.
Nkuti Gatwa has withdrawn as UK's Eurovision jury announcer.
Nkuti Gatwa, who's that? Did he play up front for Switzerland, for Arsenal? Also, we've lost our jury announcer. Doctor Who? Why? Goes to show how popular it is now. Oh, is he the guy from that Netflix thing? That sex education show? Fuck me, sorry. I said sex and it made me all, you know. To unforeseen circumstances. So who's going to do it now? Get Graham on it, to be honest. It's the only reason we watched all this. For those that want to watch the competition, by the way, it will be, if there's somebody available to stream it into Discord, I would be very, 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 very grateful. And we'll stream it into Discord with no microphones. But we mainly watch all this, watch along and talk in chat, so we can hear Graham Norton. I'm going to say Graham's going to be on the commentary, yeah. When Wogan quit the event, it became dead to me. I actually think Graham Norton was a great fill-in for Wogan. But yeah, Wogan was the best. Yeah, we'll find someone. I'll give a pink name to someone who can stream it into the Discord call. Lithuania's going wide. Netherlands, Austria, the UK, everybody's flapping. Looks like Lundios might not be getting his home nation of Sweden this year. UK and Lithuania now neck and neck, but it's hard to tell because the level's dark as dicks. Bit of a bobbly bullshit going on right now. It's hard to... Why have they turned the lights off on this level? Graham Norton's also announced for Eurovision movie with Will Ferrell. Or the announcer for it. No. I forgot that thing. Was that to try and, like, expand it into the US a bit? It's not, no. The levels... There must be a bug or something. UK's in second, Albania in third. Lithuania, Albania and the United Kingdom are not really anything to write home about. They've ruined this level. This is the level we usually play when I'm on the midstream break as well. Don't think the objective was anything that serious. Yeah, I wonder though. Because I don't know anybody in like Europe that saw it, really. I wonder if it just didn't get much play over here. I think it's hard to be campier and more silly than the actual event itself, right? Alright, Lundios, I can't see a fucking thing right now because they've broken this level, but it looks like the United Kingdom. Yeah. The United Kingdom for Lundios. Apologies, everybody. I think that level needs a fix. The United Kingdom for Lundios. What do we know about the United Kingdom? Never heard of it. And Lithuania second after all that.
United Kingdom. Remember Monday performing What the Hell Just Happened? 11th favourites to win. 1% chance of winning. according to betting sites. But realistically we will all go what the hell just happened and get 0 points yet again. Brexit should have fixed this problem, damn it.
Did we come last in the Brexit year? Surely we came last in like 2017. Surely. Right then, Lundios gets the United Kingdom. The UK are on the 28-year Eurovision drought, which coincidentally is the number of years since we had a Prime Minister with a soul. True and real. Alright, they are removed. Lundios has his country, and now we bat for Mina, for the Oranges. Mina, put aside all cultural and historical differences. Sweden is the best outcome here. Denmark is gone. Mina can't get her home nation. Sweden. We begin. Was it a Stonewaller in 2017? A long level as I need to go get a drink, please. Well, the midstream break's coming up, I suppose. Actually, it's 10 minutes away. Right, Mina is up. The level is alienated. Slops is the record holder. Sweden for the Oranges. Jackio's next, could also get Sweden. And San Marino immediately gets the slam. But where's Sweden? Okay, everybody's having a bit of trouble here. This could be where Sweden gets this overtake. Not actually doing too bad. It's in the front sort of 5 on that right-hand side. This could work. We could work with this. Spain, Germany, everybody's going wide. Italy's coming on this side. Polo, welcome to the stream. I'm upset I missed my last chance yesterday. Yeah, commiserations to everybody that didn't qualify this year. However, you will be happy to know the Greens have one of the favourites. Radware got France, Polo, so at least your side is doing quite well. Polo, right, well, that's true. Spain is approaching Italy, Netherlands. Look at that strong run through the cornfields from Netherlands. This announcer is awfully biased. Not really. I think deep down I really want the Oranges to win and I want the Greens to lose fucking everything. But I'd like to think it doesn't come through in my commentary. Austria's good. No, yeah. If she can't get Sweden, get Austria. Oranges. So for those that don't know, the plus symbols are good countries in the top 3. And the negative are in the bottom 3. If you come last in this competition, you could lose a point. It's all rigged anyway. If I could rig this so that Austria beats these other 2 teams. Look at Discord when you get a moment. I want my prostate, every prostate in the green team to fail. Is he watching marbles? He's praying for me, and that's what he's doing, to get Austria. Come on, Austria. Is Austria going to be the first one to get... This is good. But it's a moving bucket. Moving bucket. Stay. Don't fuck us like this. The Oranges bag Austria, the second favourites. Ooh. What do we know about Austria?
Austria. JJ performing Wasted Love. Second favourites to win. 21% chance of winning. This is where I genuinely think if this song is a banger it will win, because are we not all a bit bored of Sweden being tryhards every year?
True. Come on, Austria. Yes, alright, Oranges get Austria. Mina gets a banger. No, I'm not watching this, says Aqua. Walks out, slams down. Get back here and get your ass on that chair. Woo. Birthplace of my favourite painter. Fucking hell. Yeah. Austria is collected for the Oranges. Enjoy Austria, jerk. Oh, I will. Yeah. Good. Right, on to Jackio. I think Theo did that. Jackio then for the Oranges. Can we get Sweden? Can we claim Sweden? Because the Oranges need this, let's be frank. Mina got Austria, yeah? There's only one more positive one in the running. Have I already removed Austria? Yeah, so 17 marbles enter. The level is frozen. We begin. This is for Jackio. you know what, Paula? I said if Mina gets Austria, this will look rigged. Razor for the oranges, but this is not Razor's round. This is for Jackio. Can any of these countries beat Jackio's level? Razor, what do you want? You could get Sweden here. If Razor gets no, this is not Razor. This is Jackio. Jackio, what do you want? Jackio getting Sweden. They're just collecting the good ones for the oranges. Saying that, Radware's got France, but France is the third favourite. Imagine if the oranges sweep this and the greens lose a point. Oh, that'd be a 10-point swing. We still wouldn't be able to overtake in a perfect scenario, but it'd be a nice bonus. This looks like San Marino doing well for Jackio as we speak. Albania's there as well. Greece, Spain, Germany. Where's Sweden when you need it? Austria has only 10 people living in it, and they all perform in tea time soaps in the day and surf at night. No, that's them. Yeah, they all drink Foster's as well. 6-4. Sorry, I missed that one. They're all good neighbours. Home and away. Right, what do we want for Jackie? I guess I just want Sweden now, but Sweden's winning? No, nowhere near winning. For a second I thought Sweden was winning. Spain's winning. I mean, Sweden's not doing terribly though, but there's about 4 countries between Sweden and the first place. Spain is up. Oh, Spain gets shot backwards. Where's Jackio from? Jackio's from the US, right? Jackio Cat. Jackio for the oranges. As I wasn't concentrating, nets Sweden. First and second back-to-back for the oranges.
Sweden. Kaj performing Barrow Badder Base 2. Favourite to win. 42% chance of winning. Because no country gives more of a shit about winning Eurovision than Sweden do. But who cares, cause the oranges have it. It's coming home.
It's coming home, it is. Eurovision's coming home. Radware in that third place spot. We could knock France. Do you know what I mean? There could be an orange that could get, and then Pat loses a Sweden has gone to the oranges. Jackie, oh yeah. I'm French, you bitch. Fuck you. Fuck the Greens. Fuck Radware in particular. Sweden then is done. 16 teams remain. All you nerds have to do now is fear the stinker. Sweden's Eurovision exploits found their way into the contract of my mate's wedding, namely the DJ at the reception. Play ABBA and you don't get paid clause was inserted. No ABBA at a wedding? Shit. Alright, what Brandon pressed the level? Love is in the air. Hang on a minute, I'm getting flustered here. 16 marbles entered. And we go in 3, 2, 1. Now for Scotty. Get this, go and watch this. Watch Scotty get a stinker. Come on. Taxlack's the record holder then, who oddly isn't in Eurovision this year, which is wild. The level is Love is in the air. And we go for Scotty. So who could I get? Taxlack, you're going to have to just hold your little orange flag and pray that the big boys get the job done. Which, thanks to Jackie O and Mina, looks like might be happening. Finland now in first, Ukraine in second, and Lithuania in third. This is for the Greens. Come on, Armenia. All we have left in terms of the big swingers are 2 stinkers, Armenia and Portugal. Can I get a pity point at the end? Yeah, imagine. there's a real chance that somebody like Eric or Trim wins marbles at the end of today and ends up qualifying 5 minutes too late. Norway on the right hand side, Finland's in second, Ukraine, Greece, Lithuania are all here. Tags that good afternoon. Lithuania's having trouble. Spain now taking the first place. Oh, feels so good as an orange. This year might have a bit of spice to it in the end. All them greens and they struggle to get the good stuff. Spain means business for Scotty right now. Look at this. They should steal the team of whoever they relegate. Who should? What a slam dunk. Spain and Finland. Spain got shot backwards. Finland's having trouble. Here comes the Netherlands. Oh, I see. The person should steal the team of Razor, who they relegate. Yeah, if somebody overtakes Razor after the competition, Razor loses his country. I kind of like that. Razor, are you up for it? You've got no choice. Here comes Finland. Ukraine with a slam dunk, though. Scotty might be getting Ukraine. What do you mean this doesn't look good? Well, is there something bad going on? Do we want Ukraine? Yeah, all of these countries have a point. And they all overtake Razor. Do we... What's not looking good? Anyway, Scotty gets Lithuania. I know you may be nervous now, Siddle, so it's too vague. Are we fine? Are we good? Are we good? We're alright. Oh, sorry. Scotty gets Lithuania. Have I spelled that right? Yeah. Whew. Alright, we just avoid the stinkers and we're fine.
Lithuania. Katasis performing Tavo Akis. 21st favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. Although the tricolour flag design was only officially adopted in 1918, after Lithuania declared independence from the Russian Empire, the colours have roots in traditional Lithuanian clothing and folk art, especially in the woven sashes and costumes worn for centuries.
I was expecting some bullshit in that, but that's actually kind of interesting. So red, green and yellow is something to do with the cultural clothing the women wore. You've got to learn all that. We're about to learn something else about Lithuania from 6.4. Lithuania is an unremarkable country that has no notable events whatsoever. At least not until they got expelled from Eurovision 2025 for reasons. That has happened as well, so I'm very sorry to announce, Scotty, you've been given a dud. Right, Lithuania is cut. 15 marbles remain. Now we are an orange round, and we are going to bat for Satan. Half of these are not bullshit. It just depends on where. We're just up to us to determine which. The level is Temple of Steve. Dougie is the record holder, another person sadly cut from Eurovision. Relegated in the final month. Best of luck to Satan. Just don't get a stinker. I just don't want Portugal and I don't want Lithuania, because somebody still needs to get the wooden spoon country. Ranked higher than Iceland with a -1%, less than 1% chance to win. It's not looking good. A lot of them, if you look at the odds, it just has, it has the top three in a ginormous, 40% likelihood to win. And then everybody else is less than 1%. So the only ones that sound plausible are because you ran out of time to think of something bullshit. Fuck it, sorry. There's not much of me sat here now compared to usual, but all of it's coughing. I assume Siddles was panicking about Finland for Scotty. Why, Finland got a chance of doing well? Go on, Finland. Are Finland fourth, maybe? Oh god, they had the wild card, had they? We can't escape Finland in this place. Alright then, Finland! Let's have Finland for the oranges. Sorry about coughing, I'll try as hard as I can. to mute him. Okay, we've got Greece and Norway doing well now. Finland is up among this front pack. Sorry, I was just tinkering off screen. If we could get Finland through this spinner, Finland, if you are the fourth favourites, then can we please have you in that bucket for Satan? Imagine the salt from the Greens if this goes. It is a moving bucket. That doesn't mean we have to run out of faith just yet. Is Satan... Siddles, what do we know about Finland? Ooh, this feels good.
Finland. Erika Vikman performing at Korma. 5th favourites to win. 4% chance of winning. We've heard enough Finnish music. So thankfully, they are doing German music. Weird people.
Weird people. My condolences, says Bear. That means, if they're 5th favourite, then there is a 4th favourite out there that we don't know about yet. Please don't. Nobody say who the 4th favourite is. I guess what we do now is we wait every time. We wait until Siddles announces who the 4th favourite is. Has it already been and gone, the 4th favourite? Eurovision blind run. No spoilers, please. Satan, congratulations. You have got Finland. It's not been and gone yet, no? Ooh. Finland is not a real country, only existing within the indie PC game My Summer Car. No one would play that shit. I strongly don't recommend you try. 4th and 7th are the next 2 highest. Right, we're off to the back now. Let's fuck the space station off. All agreed? It's too dark now. It's hard to look at. 14 marbles enter. 3, 2, 1. 26th and 25th and the curveball are still in play. Alright. We have the 4th favourite and a couple of stinkers still to play for. And now we move on to Sothan's round. They do, Pat, yeah. I don't know if you've ever heard me say when I'm talking about in marbles, sometimes I say the record holder on this level is the entire country of Albania. There are a few. We're halfway after this one. Perfect. Midstream break time as well. Look. Lovely. Alright, for Sothan, San Marino is making strong moves. Malta, Luxembourg and Spain all approaching as well. Can Sothan get a stinker? Or can he get the hidden 4th favourite? Or the hidden curveball? Ukraine struggling at the back. Luxembourg, Netherlands all taking chops. There's some small nations in this, right? Luxembourg. San Marino's in. Germany, tiny. Okay, San Marino's doing well. Cyril says he's looking forward to the text-to-speech on San Marino. Now comes Spain. Norway's approaching too. Portugal is out. Sothan is not getting one of the stinkers. See, here's the thing, right? If the oranges also get a load of stinkers as well, I'm going to be nervous. Spain, though, seems to be making strides for Sothan. Norway, Italy, Ukraine, Armenia. The biggest of all stinkers is still in the running for Sothan. Norway's trying to skip some shit and fails. Come on, Armenia. Ruin Sothan's day. Spain's down, Ukraine, Italy. Oh, I need to stretch. Everybody stretch. Spain's making strides. Armenia is out. Sothan is not getting a stinker. But is any of these remaining 3 with Malta dying potentially the hidden? Mina, you've got Austria. Austria are 2nd favourites. That's good. Mina, good afternoon. You got Austria, second favourites, and straight after Jackie O got Sweden, who were the main favourites, back to back. Yeah. You've had a good run so far, Mina. This tomorrow's a good day for the Oranges. Have you ever ran a marbles and no one finished? A few times, actually, Paula. Yeah, we've had finals. What do we know about Southern Spain?
Melody performing ASA Diva. 15th favourites to win.
Boom.
1% chance of winning. The coat of arms tells a deep story of Spain's historical kingdoms. Lion represents Leon Castle, symbolises Castile chains. Stand for Navarre flower represents Granada in the centre. The pillars of Hercules flank a shield, with a banner reading plus ultra, more beyond, a reference to the age of exploration and Spain's expansion beyond Europe.
I'm assuming that's one that Siddle's made up and full of bullshit. It is, mate. Oh god, yeah, that means that hardcore in the morning instead of the evening, maybe? And we'll do some quests instead of a dungeon. I forgot about that. Yeah, maybe. Siddles, thank you for the bits. Spain is Sothan's country. We could do Sunday. Yeah, pushing works for me, Mina. Because it's going to be finishing late, right? It's usually about 11 PM or something. I forgot about that entirely. I was looking forward to it as well. Shit. Right, we're at the halfway point. I think what we'll do now is we'll go for the midstream break, and I'll leave you all with this very tense music. Who's next? No, Sothan's just gone, so Sothan is in charge of the midstream break. Go easy on him. He's just got a very boring country. And I shall be back in 2 minutes to continue this bullshit. Mina, let's do Sunday, deal? Sunday morning, maybe? Or Sunday evening? We'll see. 2 minutes.
Ah yes, the tense music. That's just ended. Eurovision 2024 Top 10 Final Scores: Switzerland, 591 points; Croatia, 547 points; Ukraine, 453 points; France, 445 points; Israel, 375 points; Ireland, 278 points; Italy, 268 points; Armenia, 183 points Sweden,
What are we learning about?
174 points Portugal, 152 points, chart with downwards trend emoji, bottom 5 final scores Spain, 30 points Slovenia, 27 points Austria, 24 points Norway, 16 points United Kingdom, 46 points.
Wait, the UK came last year, is that true? Was the UK the stinker? Spain was historically known as Spin, but needed to rename itself after Warwickshire made mugs for off-break bowler Ashley Giles, naming him the King of Spain, and the confusion was not allowed to continue. King of Spain. Jesus. That's true as well. Was it all? I can't remember the UK coming last. Yeah, I mean, we'll do Sunday evening, yeah? Deal? Maybe, after Eurovision, we'll nip into the Discord call to discuss Eurovision and potentially do some reading. After Eurovision. What do you reckon? Does that work? Yeah. Alright, we'll have a Eurovision debrief and do some reading. Shake on it? No, because you'll shake your ass. What's in this can, everybody? How bad is this year's? Siddles, thank you for the bits, by the way. Welcome back to the stream, 6-4. Thank you for the stats. Oh, I feel so fucking woozy. Juice that makes you European. 6-4 says Pepsi Max Cherry. Razor says Dandelion and Burdock. Scotty says Diet Cokes. 12 says Cloudy Lemonade. It was some gay dude, obviously, but it was like serious gay, not fun gay. And I think that was just bad. Fun gay. Alright then. Sothan ended the round, the last round, clinching Spain, meaning we now have the back half of this competition left to decide. Neo, Razor, Cat, Mindright, Siddles, Schmitz, 6-4, Jamie, Easy Green, Auger, 12, Cardi, and Chaz. You guys still have your countries to be decided. There is somewhere in the pack the fourth favourite. So that's the one you want to get, but we don't know where it is. There is also the biggest stinker of the entire competition that is likely to lose you a point, as you can see by the minus on its name. Armenia and Portugal stink, apparently, and they're still in the win. So we go now for Neo's round on the level Bongo Boogie. After you Taz Dingoing last night, you've nothing to let me here for. I mean, just because I made a new friend, I've room in my heart for more than one Hod character. I forgot his name. So Ricordi and Tony. Chaz, welcome to the stream, says protein. Alkarion says Pepsi. The answer is, everybody, Pepsi Max Diet Cherry Lime Sugar Caffeine Free Orange Lemonade, says Tagslack. It's just Pepsi Max. Alkarion was see, here we go. 6-4 says Pepsi Max Cherry. Tagslack went super specific. Alkarion just said Pepsi. Now, is Pepsi not the sugary version, therefore not what's in this can right now? Actually, Bear said Pepsi Max. Bear absolutely gets it. Bear, congratulations, you were specific enough, and you have the victory. Good work, Bear. Friend, I also have no idea what it's called. Yeah, Kamina, because you are dismissing his natural humanity. Because you are jealous, because he can Tazdingo better than you. Pepsi is all the same, coloured water with metal shavings in it, and they are delicious. Right, Neo, don't get Armenia for the love of everything. It's so weird that Pepsi Max is a diet soda. I always thought it was Pepsi with... Yeah, you should be, right? This goes back to that discussion we had the other day about fun-sized chocolate bars. Pepsi Max should have so much pollutant, negative, sugary junk and tons of caffeine to assume the name, right? Just the same as fun-size, like Mars bars and stuff, should be the size of your head. Assuming I want to Tazdingo. You've looked at me in the past and thought I wish I was good enough to Tazdingo like that. You'd expect it so, right? Fun-size chocolate bars are like this big. No kids ever had... No, Neo's about to get the big stinker. No, Neo, for the love of all that is orange, don't... Neo for the oranges gets the big stinker.
Armenia. Pug performing Survivor. The least favourite to win according to odds across the board. You poor bastard.
Oh. Oh. Neo has got the worst country in the competition for the oranges. Armenia's national export is shit Eurovision song. Oh, the oranges are claiming everything right now. So Pat's got one of the stinkers and Radway's got one of the good countries, but we're just claiming everything. Oh, that's bad. That means Razor can't get Armenia at least, but Portugal's in it. Oh, Razor, please. Neo, that stinks. Shit. Alright, 12 marbles remain. The level is Mountain Mingle, and now it is Razor's turn. Razor, can you get this fucking hidden fourth favourite, please? I don't mind hanging a medal on you if I need to. The oranges can't... Oh... Scotty's up. Scotty's the record holder. This is for Razor. The level is Mountain Mingle, and we begin. Don't get Portugal. I hate it when Haribo Pack says share size. Like, fuck off, I ain't sharing with anyone. And the share size is a bag that can keep you busy for at least 5 minutes. It's not like it's so big you can share it. Or am I just fat? Five minutes if you're saving it, yeah. Can you believe that some people chew their sweets? Disgusting. I'm going to end up with San Marino. All 8. No! If he does. If the whole narrative of Eurovision is Razor has only just managed to qualify... and then he goes and loses. I like the idea that Razor sits and says, fuck Radware in particular, and then goes and gets Portugal. Who Radware hates more than ever. He's gonna hate you twice as much now. Imagine a green kicks him out to imagine not inhaling. Haribo sweets are like rice. Nobody actually chews them. You just sort of move them around in your mouth a bit and then swallow. Because the more you think about it, the more you know it's right about rice, everybody. Don't lie to yourselves. And to be honest, though, while Portugal's in the lead right now, that doesn't mean that a country can't get the Scotty skip. Where the spinner shoots them backwards. It's not looking good, though, is it? It's not looking good. Spinner? Greece, hello? Fuck. Right, Portugal and Ukraine. Come on, Ukraine. Yes, Ukraine. Yeah. Yes, Malta. Imagine all these people not being able to play because I wanted Portugal. It's not happened yet, though. Go on, Malta, get it done. Portugal is arriving. Malta, hold the line. Malta... for Razor. Now, Malta's song is wild. Brace yourselves. Razor avoids Portugal and gets Malta. What do we know about Malta? Tiny little island in the Mediterranean.
Malta Mariana Conti, Antonio Conte daughter, performing serving. 10th favourites to win. 1% chance of winning. The George Cross was awarded to the entire Maltese population by King George VI of the United Kingdom in 1942, during World War II.
The entire population of Malta got a St. George Cross. What? Heard they had a falcon. Oh, that makes me think of Mafia, that. Alright, Razor gets Malta. Does Katz, who's up next, snag himself the secret fourth favourite? Cats, are you feeling lucky? Are you here? Gonna go random. We're gonna go. Ooh, Port Lally. Shit. Malta is one of 2 countries in the world whose people are known as a confectionery product. We all know they are Maltesers, but did you know that the people of Uruguay are officially called Snickers? I almost quit reading that halfway through because it was a bit of a marathon. Cat says, give me a stinker. Cats is willing to throw for the Greens, and I respect it. 6-4 Siddles, thank you for the data. Am I even centred properly on camera? Oh, I feel so fucking ill. I'm 13 pounds lighter than when I last looked in your eyes, by the way. Look at the dark fucking hell. I think I have actually got COVID. Which means that in 2020, when Leeds United won the league, I couldn't celebrate because of COVID. So they won it again in 2025, and I went to celebrate and got COVID. Shit. Next year we should make Stubbler ruin the whole thing for himself by making him watch them all and get a 10 to 15 second clip of each song ready to play. Spoil the whole event, wouldn't it? Also, it sounds like far too much fucking effort. Right, Greece is doing quite well at the moment, but Portugal could... Come on, Portugal. Because I'm worried about this secret 4th place. If a green snags it... Because the thing is, right? Did the 3 countries... Did the 3 countries that we earmarked as victors finish in the top 3 last year? I can't imagine they did. Luxembourg and Greece are trying for cats, though. Come on, one of these 2. Portugal's gonna have the momentum when it despawns. Fucking... Oh. Cats for the Greens gets Luxembourg. What do we know about Luxembourg for the Greens?
Luxembourg. Elthorn performing La Poupée Monty. 16th favourites to win according to the full scope. However, many betting sites actually have Luxembourg as dead last.
Is this one of our curveballs? According to the 16th favourites, according to the full scope, however, many betting sites have Luxembourg to finish dead last. Can Neo get away with murder by getting the lowest ranked country and potentially avoiding the drop thanks to cats? Ooh. Do we ever find out what these numbers mean? The 5 at the... I don't know, cats. I was thinking that the same. Sometimes it just puts a random number at the end. Luxembourg, a gentle reminder for how Europe used to be. Plague victims walk the streets looking for the local warlock to cure their wounds. They also have a nice little shop where they sell things made of straw. Where's that from, Southern? Alright, Luxembourg is out. Cats has his country. Have I turned the members list off? Come back, you bitch. And we are now for Mindright. Mindright, hit this secret 4th place, I beg of you. Luxembourg, with its rich cycling history, was originally going to be the host country of the Tour de France. This was until someone pointed out it would be silly to do so. It's not big enough to host a 3-week Grand Tour. It's like 7 roads and a park bench. Just keep doing laps. Lovely. Mindright, you're up. What are you hoping for, Mindright? Mindright says he's going to end up with San Marino. Can Mindright predict correctly? Portugal is still in the running. There is another curveball towards the bottom of the list that might be a problem, and there is the secret 4th favourite still to be decided. I mean, Mindright said San Marino, and San Marino's making big waves. Estonia gets the first drop. Oh, it's from Fry and Laurie, I see. Estonia. Doing alright at the moment. Italy 2nd, Norway 3rd. Okay. Wait, is there a space base on the moon? How long's that been there? I'm sure it's fine. It's that rogue VI from Mass Effect. Ooh, where the hell did Italy come from? Norway, Germany, Italy. Portugal's right at the back, mind right? This isn't bad. Your bet of San Marino is second to last as we speak, but Italy, Germany, or not? Well, maybe not Germany because they're not exactly that popular on the European stage for some reason. But I feel like Ukraine, Norway, or Italy could have a banger in amongst them. This could be the secret fourth favourite. Could be among these. Just get on the Treaty of Westphalia, which as we all know, is prime material for a skit, and Sweden has something to do with pickled herring. Don't come on, Southend. Let's save your interesting facts for when the countries come out. There's a lot of people like Lundius and stuff in here that might not have known that Sweden's famous for pickled herring. As he just fell off his chair. What, Ukraine ahead of Uruguay, Germany. This is bad though. We don't want Germany for the oranges, right? Italy in second, Ukraine in third. Here's a question. Because there's been a pretty major, we won't go into the details, but there's been a pretty major political swing in a lot of different directions in Europe, right? I wonder if that has an effect on the voting. But then again, I guess the bookies will be aware of it, right? As he's always fallen off his chair, that indicates nothing. The centrifugal force he's oiled it too much. You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if Germany gets even more unpopular this year based on... I'm going to say Hungary, but they're not even in this, are they? Because this is the Eurovision crowd, right? You know what I mean? Whoa! Italy with an enormous fucking overtake. Germany's in second, Ukraine's in third. We know Italy's the home of, don't we, culinary-wise? With all this Sigismund business, I doubt if Hungary is popular. Yeah, since King Charles's death, it's... Hungary haven't even qualified this year, have they? What big hitters haven't qualified? Is there any, upsets? I never even thought to check. Obviously, the big... Italy's fallen! Can Mindray actually get San Marino after claiming he was going to get it? Yeah, Australia's not in it, are they? Oh, San Marino's gone! As is Greece. Azerbaijan missing. Australia's missing. They're two pretty big. Adderall, welcome to the stream. Good morning. What's great about Eurovision is you get a solid mix of the gayest of the gays and the most nationalist of nationalists. Yeah, true. It's like the gayest, most nationalist competition of the evening. It's a wonderful bringing together of all different sides of everything. Fucking hell. Azzy, welcome to the stream. There was a Swedish king called Sigismund. I guess it's a very Germanic name, right? Portugal has fallen. And Mindrake gets the Netherlands. Mindrake, are you happy with that? Lundios, welcome to the stream to you both. It's just alright though. Sweden and Austria going for the oranges. You can't disagree, Lundios. Who did you get? The United Kingdom.
Netherlands. Claude performing C'est la vie.
No.
Fourth favourites. 5% chance of winning. This may be the 8,000th song called C'est la vie.
Mind right. Absolute flapper. Mind right has got the secret fourth favourite, and the oranges take 4 of the top. Oh, who was the 5th favourite of She Siddles? Seems good. Tulips were my mother's favourite. Mind right, that's good. That's good. That you could snag a point out of this. Now, if we get number 7, my spreadsheet will look wonderful. Oh, Finland was the 5th. Who got Finland in the end? Satan. Oh, the oranges are absolutely... Could this be the point where the oranges turn around this year that's been largely dominated by the greens up to this point? Mind right, congratulations. That's a good pull. Alright, 9 remain. Netherlands is often misnamed Holland, the name of a couple of their states. This dates back to the foundation of a national airline, KLM, who wanted their tagline to give confidence that their planes will actually get where they are intended to. Netherlands. True. Worked as well. In my mind 6-4, I was thinking, Holland. Where's this going? Sweden 1, Austria 2, France 3, Netherlands 4, Finland 5, and Israel 6. So Harry's got Israel at the 6th favourite. Finland is orange. Netherlands orange. France green. Austria orange. Sweden orange. So there is a 7th favourite in here somewhere, and we need it for the oranges. Siddles himself is up. Can he get the 7th favourite? 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Because I remember last year the favourite didn't win, did it? I remember Azzy winning with Switzerland. But it wasn't the favourite, if I recall. Can't remember. Anyway, the level is Twisting Tumble. Can Siddles get the hidden 7th favourite? Oh, I'm looking forward to this spreadsheet if it looks like what I think it's going to look like at the end. I bet Sweden wins. Norway could do well. I hope so. Let's see. Oh, San Marino's on the other side as well. Is Portugal as one of the stinkers is still in this, by the way. Just avoid Portugal, Siddles, and I'll be happy. Greece gets the slam. Italy's here as well. Estonia, Norway, they're all here. I feel fucking nauseous. I shouldn't be sat here right now with a camera on. Don't feel as bad as I thought I was going to do, but I could be better. Do you know what's shitty, Siddles? I think with Portugal hanging around at the back, that's not bad. Albania, Italy, Norway, Estonia, and Greece. Oh, San Marino gets the overtake at the death, and Siddles gets the ginormous macro state of San Marino. Siddles, tell us what we know about your country. Big bad San Marino. Get in there. Get in there. Just kidding. Yeah. I keep waking up well. I keep going to bed. Perfect. But waking up like my ass. So I'm just getting as much sleep as I can. What do we know about San Marino, Siddles?
San Marino. Gabri Ponti performing Tutte l'Italia. 18th favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. It could be a big weekend for San Marino with the Formula 1 AWS Gran Premio del Made in Italy e dell'Emilia Romagna happening this weekend as well.
Catchy.
But being real, the Formula 1 will be the only thing they will be overly excited about.
Siddles, don't be nasty to San Marino. They're not going to be excited about fucking representing you. That's the legit name for the Grand Prix. Formula 1 AWS Gran Premio del Made in Italy dell'Emilia Romagna. What was worse, me reading that there or me reading an entire poem in Elvish on stream yesterday? In Discord. Fucking hell, that's dumb. San Marino was created in 2002 to be the own personal fiefdom of the former Miami Dolphins quarterback of the same name. I assume there was a typo in the paperwork. Fucking hell. Right. Dan San Marino. Schmitz then. Can Schmitz get the secret 7th? San Marino has gone to Siddles. 8 marbles enter, and we go to Schmitz. Level is Mountain Pass. Right, all I want now is for any of these oranges to avoid Portugal. Mountain Pass, Radware. We begin. Come on, Schmitz, just don't get Portugal. I beg of you. This is a dumb day. A dumb fucking day. Gabri Ponte is kind of a goated artist, so there is a chance. Gabri Ponte? Oh my fucking getting so much hair. Look at all this. Just look at the fucking... It's just a big pile of it, and it's getting in my eyes and my face. When I get better, especially if I've got COVID, I don't want to go to the barbers now. I'm going to pay for a real person's haircut. When's your neck cut? Look at it. There's just hair just piling out of every... Oh, next cut. I thought you were talking about my neck, which is also needs a cut. Yeah, the second I get well, I'm going for it. I like how you keep calling it secret when there's only one reason we don't know, and it's that you told Siddles not to tell you. Exactly, right? It's the only way I can keep a secret. But it's miserable under that hat. Yeah, it is. Check Discord. Siddles has just put a $5 on San Marino to win the whole thing. Of course he has. Yeah, I've got a headache from wearing it, but it's visual consistency, right? Plus nobody wants to sit here and see this pile of absolute bullshit. Yeah, let's all shave our heads for 2025. Italy doing strong, by the way, for Schmitz. This is alright, because Portugal's all the way at the back. There is a chance that Italy could be the secret 7th favourite as well, and we could get 6 of the top 7. I'm sick of little fingers being wrapped in it. It's too fucking long. Yeah, you don't want to have to sit and tie it up constantly either, do you? Did Italy skip the track? It might have actually fallen off a big chunk of it, because this is a very strong run. I was too busy getting my hair out to concentrate. Is Gabri Ponte one of those where they've put like a TikTok star forward, like the UK did? The UK put somebody who was really popular on TikTok forward a couple of years ago. Absolutely walloped the competition, was by far the most popular, but the entire world gave it to Ukraine because of the war. It's like the UK's first chance to win in 3 decades, and they go and do it at the same time. There's a war on, and the victim... So for those of you that don't know, by the way, the Eurovision Song Contest is rigged as fuck. Like, you thought marbles is rigged. The Eurovision Song Contest is really fucking rigged. It's just a big political... Like Greece and Turkey, not Greece and Turkey, Greece and like Cyprus and all these, all vote for each other and they're all kissing each other's bums. Italy, then, it is for Schmitz. What do we know about Italy?
Italy, Lucio Corsi performing Voleva essere Enduro. 12th favourites to win. 1% chance of winning. A song about Volvos can't really be that good, surely.
Well, everybody's singing about other stuff, so they might as well sing about a Swedish car, aren't they? Alright, Portugal is still in the running, and Schmitz, congratulations, has got Italy. Oh, I don't feel very good, though. 12 favourites to win. 6-4, I think you can be happy knowing that Schmitz... Oh, what if 6-4 gets Portugal? 6-4's tied at the top of the league at the moment with Schmitz. It looks like Schmitz isn't getting a great deal of points from that, but 6-4 could get Portugal now and potentially drop below Schmitz. That was the 3rd highest spot left, so that, maybe there is a chance. Right then, we move on now to top of the league, tying with Schmitz, 6-4. Italy is out, leaving us with Albania, Estonia, Germany, Greece, Norway, Portugal and Ukraine. Random button is pressed. The level is Tundra Tumble, and we're now back for 6-4. Italy, despite their flag being green, white and red, have their sports teams playing blue. There is no historical reason for this, it's just part of a sponsorship deal by Eiffel 65. They preempted it. They did it in 1965 as well, which is coincidental. It is weird, that, isn't it? And it's some kind of, like, local... Like, there never used to be a blue flagger out, did there? I think I've looked that up in the past. Tundra Tumble is the name of the level. Best of luck to 6-4. Shouldn't we be equally represented in the ESC? I mean, the top 13 oranges and 13 greens should get to compete from next year, of course. I do like the idea, though, that it's not equal. Because, like, in Eurovision, would it be more or less spicy if it was equal at the top? It's a good question. I think it might be less. However, with only one orange left, it means a green is taking at least one more in the top 10. Have we only one orange left? 12, yeah. I think as much as the oranges lose out from it being uneven, we have actually taken steps this year to make it less fair, haven't we? It also makes it sweatier, yeah. Because the oranges last year, it was a really good celebration because we managed to take a good chunk of points despite having significantly less players. And it also means that the greens get to earn their advantage, right? Because we've got the Worm Olympics, which is like bang level. We've got quite a few of those. And FIFA's bang level, right? And the Worms in final week's bang level. Whereas it's nice that a few of them, the team with the more numbers, gets the advantage. Yeah. I think it might be sweatier, yeah. Come on, 12, get the last highest spot. Although Germany's doing well as we speak for 6-4, Portugal is in second. If that happens to Germany, Portugal is right behind. But this is looking like Germany is comfortably taking 6-4's point. There it is. Another thing, what do we know about Germany, by the way? Another thing, I am actually very happy with the static Eurovision line. Because usually somebody would have, they'd have been known they were qualified for ages, and then they'd have gone into a...
Germany. Yeah. Abhorrent Tinner performing baller. 14th favourites to win. 1% chance of winning.
Ooh.
The black-red-gold combination dates back to the early 19th century, during the Napoleonic Wars. They were worn by the soldiers of the Lutzow Free Corps, a volunteer unit fighting against Napoleon.
I'm going to assume Siddle's made that up. That sounds like bullshit. Germany is most known for perpetuating the myth that Bielefeld is a real city. Bielefeld? Did I say that right? Bielefeld? Right, yeah, just before we continue, 6-4, congratulations on getting Germany. Germany is removed and we now move to Jamie for the Greens. I actually think that the static Eurovision line, while not being as fair, was more entertaining in the build-up. Bielefeld, is that how you say it? The static lineup and the relegation and promotion was more sweaty, I think, in the build-up. And we didn't have a load of the just boring playoffs, because everybody, the playoffs at the start, it was like, okay, and then top three have gone through, these top three have gone through. More sweaty. Static line is good. We prefer it, right? More sweat, more fun systems. Are we sticking with it for the next year? Let's do it. We're going to have to be changing the leaderboard to remove the Eurovision line after today and put in the fucking Worm Olympics lines on. Somehow it's Worm Olympics time coming up. Right. This level is called Convergence. This is for Jamie for the Greens. Geramni. Did I spell Geramni wrong? I did. I was desperately trying to pronounce fucking... To pronounce the name of that city correctly, I went and butchered the name of the whole country. Lovely. Right, this is for Jamie. The level is Convergence. Best of luck to the Greens. Right, Jamie, get Portugal. Imagine. I'm flapping. Done. Alright. Come on, Jamie, get Portugal. Is there a chance that Portugal goes to fucking 12? Please don't get Portugal. We're trying our hardest to rig this for the Oranges. Knowing what I know is fun, says Siddles. That tells us nothing. Greece gets the slam. Norway's approaching in second. Ukraine, Albania. Norway's taken a dive. Portugal is right at the back. 12 don't get fucking Portugal. We need Portugal out of this way before 12 starts. Greece is dropped. Ukraine's here as well. Who do we want? Let's Chaz. Chaz, lose a point. It'd be funny. Do it for the. Ukraine's in second now. Estonia's here too. Greece. Could Greece be highly ranked? Maybe. Only just managed to stay on the track, by the way. Ukraine. Do you know... What you're essentially creating with these lists where you remove a marble is you're creating a list of marbles towards the end that have failed on 20 times of asking to win marbles. And the one at the end will have lost every single marbles of the last 25. And they will have got easier and easier and easier and easier as it went on. And they still managed to lose every single one. And the last one usually loses on its own, yeah. Alright, Albania, Portugal. Go on, Portugal. These buns are as weird as fuck. They didn't spread out as much as they should have, but it's still homemade buns. They'll still taste tippy-tappers, I'm sure. Can Ukraine stick the landing? It's a big chop. If you think about it, losing every single round is more impressive than winning the first. It actually is. Yeah, you've managed to thread such an unlikely needle for 3 hours. Stay away from it. Alright, Jamie gets Albania. What do we know about Albania? What do we know about Albania? Former Balkan. Got the coolest flag, by the way, in the world. Go look at Albania's flag. Boss.
Albania. Škoda Electronica Performance Year. 9th favorites to win. 2% chance of winning. The flag features a bold black double-headed eagle on a red background. This ancient symbol goes back to the Byzantine Empire, and it has become a powerful representation of Albanian identity, strength, and sovereignty.
It's the best flag. It's undeniably the best flag. They'll absolutely, especially piled high with barbecued pork. Wow. Albania is a relatively unremarkable state, which oddly is very good at the online game Marbles on Stream, holding several records. It actually is, yeah. The entire nation of Albania dominates. Excuse me, the red, white and blue is the blessed... What do you mean, the red, white and blue? You just narrowed it down to half the flags on Earth. Isn't there like 2 flags that don't have red or white in them? Isn't it like Bhutan? No, Bhutan's got white on it, hasn't it? There's like 2 flags that don't have red or white. Is Brazil one of them, maybe? There's barely any. Right. 5 remain. Easy green is up. Brazil has white, yeah. Easy green is up, and we have Portal Purgatory. Jamaica's one of the 2 current national flags that does not include blue, white or red. The other is Mauritania, yeah. Good pull. There is only 2. Not bad knowledge. Easy green gets Portal Purgatory. There's a very real chance we have to run this over and over and over again. Fuck me. Harry is the record holder on Portal Purgatory. This level is famous for no fucker ever being able to complete it, though it's got a little bit more likely lately. Can any country actually get themselves easy green? So what, Jamaica and Mauritania? I don't know what Mauritania's flag looks like. I'm assuming it's not got red or white on it. Seychelles has fucking every colour. There's one that's just green, sponsored by a vehicle breakdown company, don't know. Is there just a single coloured flag out there? The thing that makes me laugh when you talk about this topic is there was... somebody's going to say the word vexillology and think they're smart, but they're not. There's a... They had a flag that they decided would be the flag of Earth. And somebody proposed this flag and it got quite far in the process. It was just a blue flag with a picture of Earth on it, and it was the lamest thing. Greece? Oh, Greece tried. No, this is Portal Purgatory, Adderall. Honestly, there's a portal at the start, and if you get an incredibly rare set of circumstances, you can speedrun this level, and Harry did. We have different rules for this level usually. Can Estonia get a good portal combination? No, Portugal gets shot backwards. Portugal, Estonia. Portugal is gone. Estonia and Ukraine. Nobody's managing to finish this yet. This is the most portal purgatory thing I've ever seen. Better than Guam. They literally have Guam written on it. Is that their flag? This map is so miserable. It's good usually when there's like 40 players on it and it's all big sweaty, but this is not that. Here's me thinking I'd get to the pub for 5. Come on, you two. If one falls off... What are we doing here? I want to make a joke about these two, but it'd be insensitive. This is it. Estonia gets a jump. It's not to be. Has the music finished? Can I restart the music? I don't know this. Bear with me, everybody. Oh, Ukraine! It asked if it's possible for no marble to win in marbles. Fucking hell, Alright, we go again. So if you look in Discord, you'll see that Google is in fact tripping. Jamaica is the only flag with no red, white, or blue in it. Is that Mauritania's flag? Why does it say that's not red?
Percent chance to win. There is no known data.
Clout. There's one for easy green. Alright, attempt number 2. Can we just... Portal Purgatory, in the context of Eurovision picks, is bullshit. Chaz, I'm going to need you to get Portugal, by the way. They're the only country that could potentially finish last. Shows a flag that's literally all red with a gold thing on it and says it's one of the 2 that has no red, white and blue. I wonder if it's some... some shitty... It's actually burgundy. Because Denmark's not red. It's not red like Germany's red, is it? Denmark's like a deep, like winey kind of colour. Wow. Can you see now why this map has a reputation for nobody ever finishing it? When marbles had like 10 people in it instead of 25 or 30, you could understand how we used to have quite a few runs when nobody ended this fucking level. I can't make any promises, but I'll be sure to try and not get it. Portugal for easy green. Oh! This is bollocks. Norway! 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 No. Portugal! Easy green gets Portugal. The greens have got the big stinker. Easy green. Commiserations. Portugal for easy green. What do we know about Portugal and their chances in the 2025 Eurovision World Finals? Yeah. Not World Finals. European Finals.
Portugal. Napa performing Dislocado. 25th favourites. Less than 1% chance of winning. Sadly, this is not Napa from Dragon Ball Z. It would be a winner if it was.
Alas. The Greens get the stinker. Have the Greens got 2 of the big stinkers now? No, who got Armenia in the end? Neo got Armenia. Alright. So the Oranges have the top 2 best, but also the worst. The Greens have the 3rd best, but 2 of the worst. Ooh, incoming Portugal Eurovision. I'd be amazed if it happened. The Green picks up 22nd. This spreadsheet's going to look lovely. Ooh, I want that now. Alright, Auga is up. All the stinkers and all the favourites have gone. Portugal is removed. Random button pressed. Here we go now for Auger, who forgot Eurovision was this weekend and planned a trip away, so won't be here. 4 countries remain. Auger, 12, Cardi and Chaz. There's a curveball left in this, apparently. Portugal is the only country in the world to contain all the letters of the word grout. Grout. Now that is an exciting word. There's still a curveball which might come last, and 7th is still in it as well. Roger that. So there is still some bits and bobs to play for. Now it got boring. I'm just glad it got boring in the direction of the Greens. Are we running a prediction on how many runs it'll take Chaz to get his country? What should be Portal Purgatory? We'll be sat here until 4 a.m. waiting for Chaz to fucking finish the level. Desperately trying to find out which country he gets. Don't look at me like that, Chaz. I see you. Alright, Estonia and Norway. Just think about it, as we were saying before, right? These countries have played now, what? 22 runs of marbles and not one. And these runs have been getting easier and easier and easier as the runs have continued. That's impressive. These countries are shit at marbles. Whether or not they're good at talent shows is a different story, but they're shit at marbles. Norway goes for a big slam to try and get the overtake. What is this now? I don't want to say Special Olympics, but... It actually landed it, though. It actually landed it. Good work, Ukraine. Imagine if it went through all that and then it fell off the fucking level. Ukraine has made it out of the storm. The excitement levels are through the roof. The Doomhaus, it wouldn't be good enough to perform in the Special Olympics. Fuck me, Ukraine has made it as hard as possible to land on Auger. And now it's... Fucking hell. Still going, Trim, still going. I mean, usually we finish right on time, don't we? But this time, it's Ukraine tried its damnedest to not get that. Finishing at 1 minute and 20 seconds behind Azzy's world record. Fuck.
Ukraine. Zifferblatt performing Bird of Prey. 13th favourites to win. 1% chance of winning.
Oof.
I feel all the Ukraine war stuff ramps up again just around Eurovision. Zelensky is totally just wanting more votes, the saucy bastard.
It's all been a big elaborate plan. Fucking hellfire. Alright, Ukraine is off. Now we enter the final orange round. Somewhere in here, 12, is the last highest. 7th place. Number 7 is still to go. I don't know which country it is, 12, but if you could find it for us, I would be very happy. 3 marbles remain. This is the final orange. And we go. This has been a very profitable afternoon so far for the oranges. Greens are in the toilet as we speak. Ukraine has been sadly savaged by war of late, but things are looking up as a peace deal is on the table. Russia has conceded that the sequel to Cocaine Bear can be filmed outside of Donetsk. The only sticking point is if the coke comes out of the national stocks or Zelensky's own supply. The level is Marbles Diner and we begin. 6-4. Siddles, thank you for the stats. 12. Don't fuck this up. somewhere in this 3 is the 7th favourite. And it's not out of the question for people that high to win points. So that's why Putin wanted Ukraine so bad. He wants in on Eurovision. Yeah, well, in 2022, Russia got kicked out, Shaggy, then, after the invasion. And as Taxlack said earlier, the UK didn't read the room and went absolutely balls deep on putting like a super TikTok star in 2022. Only for the entire world to vote Ukraine out of sympathy, so we blew our one opportunity to win in the last 3 decades. It's that bent, honestly. Our one good song in 30 years and we wasted it. And then had to host it as second place. Easy Green, welcome to the street. Easy Green, you just missed your run. You got Portugal, which I actually need to update the list, which has a danger of losing you a point. And you did so on Portal Purgatory. It took about 15 minutes to assign your country. Portugal Purgatory. We didn't even come up with that joke at the time. East Greenwood Street. Right. Greece. Can Greece be the 7th place? 12? You wouldn't fuck me over like this, would you? Norway and Estonia as 2nd and 3rd. Can it be Estonia? Can a little Baltic state like that? Can it really? Getting votes from Finland and Latvia and no one else. Greece. Greece is not actually making this look easy. Greece could get overtaken here if it doesn't pull its finger out. No, Greece gets the slip, but Greece is sent back up again. What is Greece? Is Greece going to get overtaken by? No, I've never seen anybody lose this deep into this level before. There it is. Okay, Greece pulled it out at the death. Greece, then, for 12. Is that the 7th place? Is that the last highest spot? What do we know about Greece? 12. Please tell me you're happy. Norway and Estonia remain for Cardi and Chaz. There's still a curveball coming, apparently.
Greece. Claudia performing Asterometer. 17th favourites to win.
You cunt.
Less than 1% chance of winning. The Greek flag is known as the Galanolfki, Gamma Alpha Lambda Alpha Nu Lambda Epsilon Upsilon Kappa Eta, meaning blue and white. How creative of them.
You dickhead. I was punching the air then. Greece is the one with the musical, right? Hamilton, yeah. Shithead. Alright, 12. Unfortunately, you didn't get the big one. We have 2 rounds remaining, one for Cardi and one for Chaz. I didn't actually think that was going to work. I trusted Siddles for some reason. Right then, penultimate round. This level is the Gauntlet, and this is for Cardi. Greece is the founding nation of the Olympics, but their performances have been a bit shit. They tried to redress the balance in 2004 when Athens hosted by putting their national pastime as a demonstration event. However, the IOC said tax evasion isn't an actual sport. It's a shame as well. 7th is the 7th versus the... Ooh. Alright then, this round is for Cardi. Apparently there is a curveball in this which could potentially be good or bad. There is also the 7th place spot as an orange. To be honest, both these are green. Alright, Cardi gets the drop. Chaz is to come up next. Oh, do we want Chaz to get the curveball that could potentially win? He'll be insufferable. Norway then gets the curve. Estonia's here as well. Estonia's going to roll back in though. None of them are. Norway and Estonia. Back into the spinner we go. Ooh, Norway gets the drop. Estonia's having trouble. Okay, Estonia has actually managed to get out. Is this the level with the danger jump? Oh god, this could be one of them where none of them finish. Norway's going to be the first to have a go at the danger. Estonia has fallen off the level early. What the fuck is going on? Norway, you better finish this level. Is Estonia... Well, it's guaranteed Estonia is the worst marble. Norway's going to be the only one to try their hand at the danger... Oh, that's true, yeah. Oh, don't do it. We've already had to do this once already on Portal Purgatory. Okay. And now it's pissing about and wasting our time. Norway! Siddle 6-4, I would prepare yourselves to tell us about Norway if I were you. Next time, if no one finishes, you should keep going down the list, then go back to whoever didn't get something at the end. What do you mean, keep going down the list as in we go down to... We just ignore Chaz at the end and go all the way to the 2 and 1 point gangs. The text's already on the clipboard. Fucking hell, it nearly fell. Right, please. For the love of... Please. Please. That might be the best run I've ever seen on this level. Norway, then. For Cardi. What do we know about Norway? Whew. Norway's current football champions... I'll read that after Siddles, is here.
Norway. Kyle Alessandro performing lighter. 22nd favourites to win. Less than 1% chance of winning. The Norwegian flag, adopted in 1821, features a blue cross outlined in white on a red background, known as the Nordic cross, symbolizing Christianity. Bonus after just looking at my own bookies. With Norway are by far and away at the bottom. Portugal 225-1, Norway 375-1. Don't know where that came from.
So overall... But your local bookies specifically, is that because you voted so much against them, Siddles? You just put your house on them losing. Norway then goes to Cardi. Chaz, it's over to you. Hurry, we need to play Monster Marbles with the remaining time. What do you suggest, Cats? Norway's current football champions are Bodo Glimt. Bodo being the town and Glimt meaning lightning. It's a good job Peru and their Deportivo wanker aren't in Eurovision. Fucking hell. Chaz then fills out the final spot. We go to Marble Centauri and we remove Norway from the list. Estonia is the only team available, but what country might Chaz get? I think we roll it regardless. Chaz, good luck. Estonia cunningly play along with the Finland existing hoax. They run ferries from Tallinn to Helsinki, but they just turn left too slightly for people to notice and land further down their own coast. Fuck, that's stupid. Chaz. What country is that? Tell me you're not allowed to run single marbles. No, what level was we on? Alpha Centauri, right? Or Marble Centauri? Oh, 1. I can't run 1. Alright, Estonia has to beat that other guy. What, they've changed it? You can't do single marbles. Did we have it? We went with Italy 1 and Italy 2. Alright, I think what we do this time is Estonia has to beat Kobashka. Chaz, best of luck. Schmitz, welcome to the stream. Italy, no internet in rural Wisconsin, so I finally got signal again. Yeah, Italy's not the worst one in the world. Chaz? Italy's going to win. None of you need to show up tomorrow. Italy's got this in the bag. I can't remember where Italy were placed, actually, Smiths. I don't think it was a bad one altogether. Chaz is playing with himself as always. All right, can Estonia beat the wild card? If Estonia falls off the level, we have to keep going until Estonia beats this fucking marble. Chaz, are you nervous? Siddles, have you got 6-4 and Siddles? Have you got information on Kobashka? I don't even know how you'd pronounce that. It must be from the moon. I like the idea that there's somebody that's not got a very good geographical or historical knowledge comes into the stream at this point and is like, "Oh, I've never even heard of that country," and goes on Google. Didn't Siddle say it was 7th versus the wild card? It's quite the fucking wild card, this one. Kobashka is on loan from Parma from Chelsea. On loan at Parma from Chelsea. Hang on. He did text like, yeah, but we're going again. Fucking hell. Oh, that's giving me a real woozy feeling. I think I've got COVID from the Leeds celebrations on Monday. Because I've started losing my sense of taste, which is only usually associated with COVID, right, for the most part. And if my sense of taste has gone, that means it's COVID. And 4 days before I came, no, 3 days before I came down heavy with it on that Thursday evening last week, I was at a parade with 150 to 200,000 Leeds fans in the middle of the city. It would be just my fucking luck. Do you know what, Chaz? I think Estonia's got this. I don't remember this from last year. So, was it during the Euros or something last year where we realised you couldn't play only one country at a time? Only one marble at a time, I should say. I need to update my list as well.
Kibozka, Anthony Trim performing Sir Archibald. Disqualified, 0% chance to win. Nestled between rugged mountains and a vast inland sea, Kibozka is a small, landlocked nation in eastern Varelia, a region known for its diverse cultures and complex past. With a population of just under 4 million, Kibozka is a proud and resilient nation that has survived centuries of turmoil and transformation. This is quite queer.
Yeah, it is. Olga, welcome to the stream. It's Estonia 1 and Estonia 2. I like the idea that Chaz can't have Estonia until it wins a marbles. But because we can't have more than one, are we going to have to repeat this shit with a different fucking... Chaz! Go on, Estonia, get him so we don't have to do an extra round. Is this actually going to fucking happen? Chaz crosses the finish line last. Estonia, a country who has managed to lose 25 marble runs back to back that have got progressively easier until this point.
Estonia, Tommy Cash performing Espresso Macchiato.
What?
7th favourites to win. 3% chance of winning. The flag has been a symbol of Estonia's identity since the early 20th century. It was first adopted in 1918 after the country declared its independence from Russia. The flag was then used until the Soviet occupation of Estonia in 1940, when it was banned.
That's a fun fact to win this day on Siddle. Right then, ladies and gentlemen. Siddles! Everybody, thanks Siddles for being on the stats team today. Siddles, thank you for all the notifications and all the stats on odds and on chances to likelihood to win and the odd little fact. Siddles has posted in Discord the country and the colour for each. As it stands, the top 5 goes Jackio, Mina, Radware, Mindright, Satan. So the top 5 is orange, orange, green, orange, orange. And the bottom 5, isn't that? Yeah, the bottom 5, 6 even, not including Neo, who is at the very bottom with Armenia. We have Scotty, Cardi, Azar, Pat, and Easy Green. That is a lot of green. From 21 to 26, it goes green, 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 orange.
What does he do with the other 1,174 bits?
He saves them for Amaranth. Tiddles, thank you for all the bits and thank you for the hard work today. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Eurovision picks for this year. Lovely. Congratulations to everybody if anybody got the country they wanted. First thing we're going to do, actually, just clear the screen a bit. Did anybody here get their home nation? Chaz, no. Cardi, no. 12, no. Organ, no. Although probably Organ's maybe closest with Ukraine. Easy Green, no. Jamie, no. 6-4, no. Schmitz, no. Siddles, no. Mindright, no. Katz, Luxembourg. Oh, actually, Katz is probably closest, right? Razor got Malta. Neo got Armenia. Sothan, Spain. Satan, Finland. Scotty, Lithuania. Jackio, Sweden. Mina got Austria. That's a long way away, isn't it? Lundios got the UK. That's a long way away. Pat got Iceland. Shaggy Dan, Poland. Alkirion, Denmark. Azar, Latvia. Radware, France. Harry, Israel, and Gwynblade got Switzerland. Are you closer to the Ukrainian border than Katz is to Luxembourg, yeah? With Katz in the south? Probably, easily, yeah. Siddle's probably got closest in football in terms. Who did Siddles get? San Marino, got him. Your parents will be vacationing in Portugal next week. Not bad. Right. But what we need to do is, we need to talk about who got what in terms of quality, because there's no point in doing monster marbles now, right? So, Gwynblade got Switzerland, Harry, Israel, Radware, France, Azar, Latvia, Alkirion, Denmark, Shaggy Dan got Poland, oh, my back's going. Pat got Iceland, Lundios got the United Kingdom, Mina got Austria, Jackio got Sweden, Scotty, Lithuania, Satan got Finland, Sothan got Spain, Neo got Armenia, Razor got Malta, Katz got Luxembourg, Mindright the Netherlands, Siddles, San Marino, Schmitz, Italy, 6-4 Germany, Jamie got Albania, Easy Green Portugal, Auga Ukraine, 12 Greece, Cardi Norway, and Chaz got Estonia. Harry Israel is pretty close ideologically. But I'm closest to Bart Basel. Where? I don't even know where. Switzerland's tiny, isn't it? Right. Importantly, there are 3 here. We have Armenia for Neo, Portugal for Easy Green, and Iceland for... Who got Iceland in the end? Pat. Armenia is the least likely to win this, and if you come last, which Armenia has the highest chance of doing, you will lose a point. So if this is to be believed, Neo for the oranges, Easy Green for the greens, or Pat for the greens could lose a point. The problem is the bottom of the table is always 20 times harder to predict than the top, right? Unless there has been some major thing, like if fucking Germany were in it or something, not Germany, Russia were in it or something like that. Because, for those that haven't seen it, it's all based on popularity contest voting, and it's hard to judge. I mean, I'm Polish on my mother's side, Native American Dutch on my dad's, so I guess I got one of the home countries. What did you get? Yeah, Poland. Not too bad, actually, not too bad. So, best of luck to those, but that doesn't mean that it's guaranteed for one of you to finish in the bottom 3, because it's also very common for people way out of the bottom 3 to finish in it. And same can be said for the leaders. I can't remember who the leaders were last year, but Azzy for Switzerland, I think they were 3rd likely to win, right? I remember France was one that we were all looking to get, and it was Switzerland who won it in the end. So with a bit of luck, the top 3 aren't the same. But with Jackie for the Oranges getting Sweden and Mina for the Oranges getting Austria in first and second. I hope it plays out. Third place is France. That went to Radware. So Radware in second. Radware could still win it with France, don't forget. And I think fourth place was Finland, right? Which is currently Satan. So the Oranges are doing well. Let me just go have a look at Siddles' list. So as it stands, the top five... No, the fourth is Mind Right for the Oranges with Netherlands. If you go look at Siddles' graph, you'll see... thing in Discord, you'll see that Jackie O'Mina, Mind Right and Satan are in the top five. This could be big for the Oranges. I'm feeling this. So that is the Eurovision picks for this year. Not to be a dickhead, but I need Russia to do a big bomb within the next 24 hours. Anyone beneath 9th is about the same chance to come in last. True. This whole -1% likelihood to win, it seems to go from, like you say, 9th all the way down to the last person, right? Lundios could be a wild card for last place. Based on what? Oh yeah, based on the fact that it was Britain. Britain and Germany always do horrendously in this. Also because voting costs a fair chunk of change, wealthier countries or countries with music that appeals to wealthier countries tend to get a bump. It is so... I love that angle of it all. And it's like, what's the demographics? Like middle-aged women are more likely to vote. So if you pick a song that is aimed more at middle-aged women than anything, then you're going to get more votes. It's ridiculous. For those that don't know, it's 50-50 between a political voting and countries. Sorry, the political voting, which is countries will assign points. They give 10 to their favourite and 1 to their least favourite. Oh no, 10 to their favourite and 1 to their 10th favourite, and then nothing to all the others. And then every country goes through there, and then you start to build a leaderboard of the country votes. And so one team will be winning ahead of that, and then at the last second, they dump the public vote on top, and it all just erupts. It's so bullshit. Are we going to put a point down on whether Greta gets arrested outside again? Oh yeah, that did happen last time, right? Does that mean that the ones that are most likely to vote are split down middle-aged women and a bunch of nerds on Discord watching? I don't think I've ever known anybody vote in this, though, Sothan, unfortunately. We're too busy wrapped up in our own shit. I don't think anybody that plays games on Discord... Like, I think the demographics of those people and voters that don't really match, we vote in our hearts. Yeah, how do you even vote for this stuff? Is it on an app or something and you have to pay for it? Can we rig it? Can we get Jackio to win? Can we get Radware to lose third? Got San Marino's number on speed dial. You did it, Kitten, yeah? You did it on a phone call. I think there's an app and you got like 100 votes or some bullshit. So you can assign points like they assign them in the real competition. I don't know whether I would ever... I don't know, like, even though I go through all this effort for Eurovision, I don't think I'd care enough to spend 10 pence. Why is Cerbatron talking in Discord? Don't understand. I thought it was free, so you could put down 100 down on one, or 50 on one, or 30 on another, or whatever. Maybe? Someone tried to reply. No, it's Discord's just... I think somebody's rolled something and then it's deleted the message. So Cerbatron was just sat there on his own. Alright. Like 100 limit for not... Like 100 limit, not for 10 pence or something. So it's expensive regardless. Someone replied with a roll. That's bullshit. Who was it? Chopped. Right, anyway. I suppose we'll start putting people's names in for marbles. So you, Cats, good effort. Was you just trying it out? Tell you what I should do, actually. We've got a bit. I don't want to start monster marbles ahead of time. That would be a bit dumb, right? Let me take this list. Harry, welcome to the stream. Yeah, you've got Israel. And then I need to copy it. And then I'm going to stick it into the pinned message thing, and it's going to be dirty until I format it. Don't look in the pinned messages. It looks beautiful at the moment, but it's going to look ugly as buns. In fact, I'll just post the data underneath and I'll fix it. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, that's bad. Shit. Harry, good morning. Do the Stubbler round first. It's not a bad idea. Harry telling Israel to leave. Very surprising, Harry. Oh, very unlike you. I was looking at Cerbatron's code and saw it doesn't quit out after handling one correctly, and it just did it for fun. So you were testing, yeah? This is a surprise, of course, but a welcome one. Right then, we've got some time to kill. What should we do for 4 minutes? I spy with my little eye. In fact, let's get marbles started. Nah, we can't, can we? Suddenly 4 minutes is the hardest thing in the world to fill, despite me sitting here for 3 hours every day without thinking about it. We finished Eurovision marbles on time. Yeah, we did, which is unlike us. If it did cats, then replies might work, and that is very unacceptable. Oh, I see. Who's played Peggle? Yeah, despite getting Portal Purgatory in the last 5, somehow we've still managed to finish marbles on time. Shows your healthy houseplant. It is fucking healthy at the moment. I could go upstairs and get the healthy houseplant. Press 1 to show the healthy houseplant and give you an update on that plant that died 4 years ago. Shows you both. Harry says get the healthy houseplant. Kitten says get the healthy houseplant. August says, alright, fine. I'll be back in 2 minutes. Two minutes, he lives in a mansion, hashtag Tory problems. Alright, a little bit of history lesson before we do marbles, because we've got time to kill. For those of you that were around in 2020 and 2021, when I first moved into this house, there was a plant at the back there that belonged to the pair of us, but I was put in charge of watering it. Now, I watered it, I kept it looking good. It sat in the back there and got called Ronnie by Mina, I think. And then Ronnie disappeared. What do you mean you killed it? It turns out it could have used more sunlight than it was getting. It withered all the way down to just a stick, and all the leaves fell off, and everybody mourned it and said it had died. It was fucked. I cut it all the way back, got advice from the shop that we live near, and got advice from Mina and all these people that take care of plants, moved it upstairs, put it in exactly the position it needed to be. I killed a fake plant. And it went from, like, can you remember it, everybody? There was like 2 or 3 leaves and just a stick, and it looked really miserable towards the end. It's fucking out of control. Seriously out of control at the moment. It doesn't fit in the window. It doesn't fit anywhere we can get it any light. My mum's a superstar. It wasn't anything to do with her. I actually took this upstairs and did this all on my own volition, with advice from certain people. Thoughts? Fuck me, that's huge. Your mother is a superstar. Sorry, that's a good plan. Fuck, oh hell yeah, says Sothan. You're alive, says Easy Green. I considered sending it to her, but I decided to just put it upstairs and leave it here. So instead, it's a good looking plant, right, Harry? Problem is though, it used to be really woody, but now it isn't woody, it's all just like individual sticks. And it's kind of outgrown the pot a little bit, but it's back. There you go. Vindication. And just like that, we've run out of time. Harry, that was actually the perfect thing to do. Congratulations to everybody who got the countries they wanted in the Eurovision 2025 contest. Good work to Jackio, Mina and Radware for getting the favourites. Best of luck to Easy Green, Neo and Pat, who all got the big stinkers. However, that is going to do it for today. Thank you all for being here. But it's time now that we moved out of Eurovision and into basic fucking marbles. So I'm going to take that off there, put that on, and we'll get on with the rest of our lives, shall we? If you're in the Doomhaus Discord, you will know that you are randomly assigned a colour when you join. The greens and the oranges of the Doomhaus Discord take part at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day, and today there is a very real chance that Trim or Razor or Aqua or Azzy could gain a point one day too late. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in this marbles, you must simply type the password, and the password for today is Europe. Go. Woo. Right, I'm expecting slightly less today. We've got Shaggy Dan for the oranges, Surthan for the greens, Bear for the greens. Watch somebody get their first ever point today. Marnrot for the oranges, Tag Slack for the oranges, Alkirion for the oranges, Trim for the greens, Scotty for the greens, Auger for the greens, Chaz for the greens, Cats for the greens, Lundios for the greens, Siddles for the oranges. Trim gets a point placing him above the Eurovision line and Razor below. Imagine. Azzy for the oranges, 6-4 for the greens, Easy Green for the greens, Harry for the greens, Radware for the greens, and Keaton for the oranges. Tight. It's always a strange stream, the Eurovision one, and now you have a higher chance of winning your first point if you're looking to get one. Is there any first pointers here? Kitten, Tag Slack, Bear. Anybody else need to get their first points? All right, 19 marbles enter the race. First person to pick them, go. Oh, Polar's in as well. We'll stick Polar in at the bottom. Polar for the greens. The fucking music's finished. That timing. We actually start playing marbles. Stream races after this as well, don't forget. Auger on 6. It says, fuck you, Pat. Pat's not even here. I'm faster when you're not around. We've got Shaggy Dan, Sothan, Bear, Mindrake, Tagslack, Alkirion, Trim, Scotty, Auger, Chaz, Cats, Lundior, Siddles, Azzy, 6-4, Easy Green, Harry, Radware, Hütten, and Polar. 7 oranges and 13 greens. Double. Almost double the bastards. Alright. First person, Auger's already done it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've gone to Marble Adventure. No more marbles enter, and we go in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Right then. This is for Person of the Century of the Day. After this, we will go to Stream Races. For now, the scores sit at 82 to 65. But the Oranges have a good chance of doing well at this Eurovision and tightening this up. Oranges win now, win Stream Races, win Golf. That gets us to 14 points behind. Then we take the 9 points from the competition, and it's down to 5. Let's begin. You win nothing, you noobs. Watch this. Orange win. Easy Green starts early. Bear's there as well. Chaz, Cats, Harry, all immediately fallen. Mindrake, Scotty, all dead. Tagslack takes the lead. Could Tagslack or Kitten in first and second currently get their first ever points of 2025? Somehow, Tagslack and Kitten, some of the all-time big hitters for the Oranges, are absent from the competition as we stand. Tagslack, very good run through that spinner. Kitten's arriving as well. Lundios is here. Can Tagslack hold it down? Did you die, Radway? Nope, you're at the back just there. Very good, strong run from Tagslack as we speak, though. Shaggy Dan in second for the oranges. Lundios, Easy Green, Kitten, Azzy, orange. Tagslack just stay on the level for all that is holy. Easy Green and Shaggy Dan have got a lot of speed here, but they hit some bobbly bits, and it's all lost. Tagslack gets stuck in the spinner. There's a bomb. Tagslack, avoid the bomb. Tagslack, avoid the bomb. Somehow, Tagslack is in first place. Lundios, that was incredible. Unfortunately, not incredible enough. Is this where Tagslack gets his first point? Fuck me, I thought Lundios made that there for a moment. I don't know why it's bouncy. It must be to stop stuff like that happening, I suppose. Is Tagslack going to do this? Tagslack gets his first point the day before Eurovision. The point after Eurovision. I think he might. Azzy in second, everybody's dying. Can Tagslack stick the landing? He can. Tagslack gets Person of the Century of the day, and his first point, there's first marble after Eurovision. Shit. Tagslack gets the 66th point, and for the first time in 2025. Where's the golden name? Fisty, the crown comes off. Tagslack, the crown goes on. That's done. That's done. Tagslack, good effort. Just cheating now. I see how it is. This could be a very, very profitable day for the oranges if we could snag stream races as well. Yeah. All right, then. Let me press this, and this. We'll scale that back. We'll open this and this. And the final act of a busy week, in which I probably shouldn't have been streaming, but have somehow made it to the end, is 2 runs of stream races. One for the bonus point and another for the Stubbler round. Are we all ready? The oranges. Oh, it feels good. Why is there a pot plant in on my couch? The fuck is this? I can't promise I'll win the Stubbler round, but I think we've got a good chance of an orange taking this as well. Imagine. They are good levels then, Harry, yeah. Right, if you'd like to take part in stream races, you must simply type the word race now. Go. You've got 30 seconds. Best of luck, everybody. Oranges get the 67th point. Race. We've got Alkarion, Augur, Easy Green, Mindrak, Tagslack, Lundios, Harry, Polar, Shaggy Dan, Cats, 12, 6-4, Vex, welcome to the stream, Azzy, Bear, Radware, all in. Vex, are you well? New orange recruit, by the way. Vex is in. Frank stream delay thing is bugged, it's not showing. Winner of this wins a bonus point for your team. Then we're going to the Stubbler round, where I and I alone will try and get it for you all. This is the way. Best of luck, everyone. We begin. We're going to focus the front car and face backwards. So if you want to stay in the lead, you need to be brave. Cats for the greens, Polar for the greens, Bear for the greens, Alkarion coming for the oranges. A lot of crashes earlier and the boosts were a bit badly timed, but now it leaves us with Bear in the lead for the greens, with Shaggy Dan for the oranges in second and Lundios for the greens in third. Very green at the moment, but Shaggy Dan might be able to capitalise from a mistake. Tagslack booms himself about 40 times and misses Bear somehow. Easy Green in third then. Shaggy Dan surrounded by 2 sets.
Camera bitch.
I'll move it whenever there's booms, don't worry. Like I did. Like now. Tagslack goes for another big boom. Can he hit Bear and not hit Shaggy Dan? Oh! He hits both, but they somehow manage to survive. Easy Green stays upright. Tagslack, thank you for the big bits. Lundios is apparently in first place right now. Easy Green in second. Shaggy Dan in third. Easy Green's trying to get respawned. Into the river. Shaggy Dan, Bear, second and third. Was that still from the first boom? Does he still think Lundios is in first? Oh god, it's confused. It doesn't know where Lundios is. I think it thinks Lundios is on this corner, but Bear's going to get the overtake. It still doesn't know where Lundios is. What is it doing? It's put Lundios in front of Bear. But Lundios has respawned under the level, and Bear's hit him. But Bear's managed to get into the lead. Bear for the greens in first. Lundios for the greens in second. Does this hit Bear? And Shaggy Dan's got shit on by that. Oh! Bear in the lead for the greens. Shaggy Dan gets it. I'm dying, you bastard. Shaggy Dan gets his respawn. Oh, sorry, I have to mute there. What a landing from Bear. Bear for the greens holds on to first. Lundios for the greens in second. Alkerion and Shaggy Dan in third and fourth for the oranges. Bear is holding it down. Tag Slack, can he hit Bear and not Lundios? Ah, he did exactly that. He takes Alkerion out of third as well. Shaggy Dan is now the only hope for the oranges. Lundios for the greens now in first. Bear for the greens in second. Alkerion struggled on the landing. I know, Tags, like I was worried about that. Lundios gets hit. Does Shaggy Dan get hit? He does. And Lundios fucking finished. Shit. Lundios finishes the level, wins the greens, the bonus point, right on the finish line as Tag Slack swipes him clean out of view.
Easy.
Augur destroys mine right just for the fuck of it at the end, and the greens get their bonus point, despite Tag Slack trying his hardest. Lundios, congratulations, the 83rd point for the greens. Where's the chop counter come from? Oh, God, I'm an ass. Okay, Lundios destroys Radware on the finish line. Actually, he might win the long run from long jump from this. That's cheating. Lundios has just given Radware the long jump. Actually, he's still moving. We did, Pat, yeah, and the oranges won it, which of course they did. Green's good work though, that's 83rd point. Right then, don't know where you're going, Radware. Lundios wins the bonus round, the greens get the bonus point. Now, I probably shouldn't have streamed this week, but I've managed to do every minute of it given I have apparently got COVID. So can you beat somebody with COVID? Because it's time for the Stubbler round. Industrial strain sounds like a good name for what's going on in my internal organs right now. Just want to see like Stothan hanging on the bridge. Shit. If you'd like to join for the Stubbler round where I will be focusing myself and myself only. If I win and come first, the oranges gain a point. If I lose and come dead last, the oranges lose. Come on, imagine if you can't beat a guy with COVID. Race if you'd like to join. We have Polar, Kitten, Alkerion, Augur, Mindright, Harry, Lundio, Shaggy Dan, Easy Green, Pat, Stubbler, Vex, 6-4, Radware, Tag Slack, Bear, 12 and Cats. You won't be able to focus on yourself because you'll be last. Focus my ass. I'm in the top 10 as we speak though, this is looking good. Oh, I'm already focused on me. Amazing. A boom comes in immediately from Lundios and destroys Pat. Please put Pat. Oof. Pat from behind went all over the place there. 6-4's got his tractor wheels wrapped in mine. He's trying to sabotage me, but it isn't to be. Stubbler now not in the... Stubbler now top 10. This is the way. Lundios, thank you for the big bits. Vex takes out Alkerion and Cats to get me into 6th. Vex, you're a new orange, but you're a good orange. Respect. Alright, I need 12 to fuck this landing and I need to get a good one. And then Augur goes and... This isn't funny. Polar in the... Polar, come back. Vex, Tag Slack, Shaggy Dan, all you oranges. I need you to reset. That was bad. A boom comes in from Augur, takes out Harry toward the back. So, no, in front. Yes. Good. Okay. There's quite a few people behind me, but only 5. We got this. Augur, thank you for the big bits. Lundios, thank you for the bit. Fuck off, Radware. No, this is bad. Is everybody behind me? I'm 8th. Am I going to get behind Easy Green and Polar? Where's that put me? Come back! Okay, all of that lot. 6-4, Pat, Harry, Cats. Maintain being as shit as you currently are. Yes, we're around Augur and Bear. Them two are kissing and cuddling on the corner. Right, 3 oranges. Kitten, Alkarion, 12. I need bad boosts from you all. Take yourself off the level. I mean, Augur's dealt with Alkarion, which is nice. Nice. 12, Kitten, stupid boost. Yes! Lundios has taken 12 out as well. Yeah. Thank you, Greens. All right, we're gaining. I'm back in 8th. No! Alkarion's got ahead of me. Alkarion, stop! Turbo boosts. Augur's killed himself. Alkarion, Kitten's got boomed. Kitten's boosts, they're working, Kitten. Alkarion and Lundios now. It was a worthwhile effort. I'm in 9. I can do something with 9. Pat's fallen behind. Shaggy Dan's going to steal the show. Kitten's gone for a boost to get... Good effort. Then Augur, the boom comes in from Augur, takes out Marnra. Okay, Mindrak's not overtaking me from behind. There's a lot of people behind me now. This is good. It's alright, Kitten. It worked. I got ahead of you. So many people behind. I don't think we're going to lose a point here, at least. I didn't embarrass the team. 6-4 takes out Tag Slack. Augur takes out Augur. There goes Tag Slack. There goes Augur. Okay, just get around Polar. I'm in 7th. And if Kitten and Bear give me a little shunt here, I'll get around... No! Oh, that was terrible timing. 9th. Okay, I've kicked Polar up in the air. Alkarion, kill him for me. Yeah. Bear and Kitten have got ahead of me right now, but if I can finish in the top 10, I can at least confirm that I aren't coming lap. Bear, this is cheating. Boom comes in from Augur, takes out Alkarion from behind me, who was currently helping me. That's the most bullshit way I've ever been knocked off the level. That is fat shit. How did you do that? That was fucking scandalous. Alkarion got his car stuck under mine, so Augur boomed him, which lifted me off the level. Now he's destroyed Mindrak. Cats has destroyed Alkarion. Come on, top 10 finish. Shaggy Dan's won, Easy Green second, Radware, Tag Slack, Kitten, Vex all finished. Augur, leave me alone. Destroy everybody but me. Yes. Go on, top 10. Top 10. No, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Top 8, dodging 20 booms at the death. I've got no fucking energy to go lay down. Look how red I am compared to my arms. Alright, Shaggy Dan wins the Stubbler round. Stubbler comes 8th. Alkarion was the only person to finish behind me. Thank you all for the big booms. Thank you all for the big bits. Lundios with the Shamcock 10 at the end. Just didn't manage to hit his shots. But that, guess we play this, is Eurovision. Right, the scores end then at the end of a chaotic week with the Greens 83 to the Orange 66. 17-point gap going into Eurovision is bad. But if you would go over to Discord
Shamcook Burger
and have a look at this. In fact, let me just do something. This is probably the best way to showcase this. If you'll just give me a second, if you want to check who got what countries and stuff. If I go to Doomhaus, so then I go to that one. Then I remove that. Then I go. There we go. And save that as. Give me a second, everybody. This is the best way of showing what has happened today. I'm coming back. Have I deleted alerts? If I change this to the image that Siddle's posted, like this, that worked? Oh god, it's beautiful. Right, this is the chart that Siddles has posted in Discord. This is the scores as it stands. Top position on this list is the country that is the most likely to win this based on the bookies' odds. This was made by you, Siddles. Congratulations. As you can see, Mina in second has got the second favourite. Radware in third is the highest green as it stands. And the rest of the top 5 is full of orange. Radware, don't fuck this up. There is a real chance that Radware's France wins the whole thing. It's happened a million times before. Estonia has a Johnny Cash impersonator. Yeah, it's like Tommy Cash, right? Where's Estonia? Tommy Cash, yeah. Why does it look all milky? However, look at that bottom 6. Fair enough, Neo has got a stinker. He's got the worst rated country in the whole thing, in the whole continent, in Armenia. It's milky because of espresso macchiato. So, if you see your name among the top of this list, that's pretty good. I just want some points so Stubbler has to ship something to Brazil. It would only be it would be the, what, 4th different continent I've had to ship stuff to? I think that's good. Given we're 17 points behind, the Oranges needed a good day, and we've got a good day. The top 5 is rammed with orange, and the bottom 6 is rammed with green. This is good. I'll take it. But any of these countries could surprise and dominate in this competition, and it's happened before. However, this is where I say goodbye for today. Congratulations to everybody who's managed to qualify on this list. Does Jackie-O get the 5 points? Does Mina get 3? I think Jackie-O or Mina could throw the mug race into turmoil, right? However, that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for joining. The Greens win the bonus round in Stream Races. Tagslack wins his first point in Marbles. But for now, enjoy the Eurovision Song Contest tomorrow if you're watching. There should be a stream available in Discord for those that would like to watch it, but it will be muted so you don't have to listen to us rabbiting on in the background. However, the rest of us will be sat watching and chatting along in Discord at the time. Good luck to everybody taking part. It's a dumb competition. It's glittery, campy rubbish, and I hope you all enjoy it. However, for now, I will see you all in golf in 2 hours and 42 minutes for those of you that are joining for that. I'll do golf scores for last week, which I've still not done, before the next golf, I promise. So whoever won Woods last week will be Woods for about 4 minutes until we start again. But for now, thank you all for being here this week. Thank you all for being here. Apologies if the streams are a little wonky due to me being unwell. With a bit of luck, I'm back and healthy for Monday. But for now, if you're in the Doomhaus... Thank you all for the bits, the subs, the hosts, the raids, and everything. I will see you all on Monday for more My Summer Car. If you're staying on the platform, look out for everybody in the Doomhaus family that streams. You know where to find them all. Is there anybody live now? There is not. But keep an eye out for Cheeky, look out for Chrisman, look out for Chaz, look out for Alkarion, look out for everybody else. But for now, Eric's not here, so can somebody give us a final word as I say? Easy Green, Pat, Radware, Cats, Siddles, Auger, Siddles, and 6-4, thank you for the stat work, by the way, I appreciate it. Lundios, Alkarion, and everybody else that's been here today. Sleep well. I love you all. But the final word for today is... Bastard.